And we are live, sir.
Hey, I can't even hear you.
Can't hear me?
What is going on? Can't hear
Hello,
shit.
everybody. Welcome to
It's
the
me.
Friday Fix. I got us all. Shit, I'm gonna have to move this too. Don't mind us. You know how we do. Welcome to the Friday Fix, ladies and gentlemen. As Wes getting it together. Kilo's popping in here pretty soon. LT's gonna be late. We're gonna go live everywhere. We are live here on the Friday Fix. If you want to leave a message with us to get a hold of us, please come to the Webs Network Media. Sir, can you hear me yet? On either YouTube or Facebook. We are live here on Instagram Live. Hello, sir. Can anyone hear me? Where's Kilo at?
Hold on.
Welcome. We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah. Anyways, what up, Kilo?
What up? What up with it?
Nothing. What's going on, man? Welcome everybody to the Friday Fix.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is D Macuno. This is Kilo Keys on the track. Kilo, what you been up to?
Shopping.
What'd you buy?
Oh, tomorrow's my aunt's birthday, so I had to get her something cool.
Oh, which aunt?
I got a distant aunt, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. This was the first time I'd be able to celebrate her birthday. She turned 60.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, it's always different, trying to when you're out shopping for women and stuff, especially from a different generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually get them stuff to help their joints out. Like, hey, here's something to warm your knees. Here's a hot blanket. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real. Like, here's some scarf. Here's a scarf and some gloves. Like,
I was kind of hot because I FaceTimed her. I was like, yeah, I'm at the store right now. I was like, which purse you want? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And she's like, oh, I just want underwear. The problem is I was already there. I was talking to everybody inside, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what the deal is. And so somehow I got coerced into buying a purse. But,
Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that weird to buy your aunt some underwear?
That's what I said too, but that's what she wanted.
What I walk into, man?
That's what I'm saying. It's like once you said that, I was like, now Kilo said he's about to buy a present for a gift for his distant aunt. And I told him like scarf or something. And he was like, no, she said she wanted some underwear. And so
I'm at the store, Wes. I'm picking out I'm on FaceTime, you know what I'm saying, on my phone, showing her the bags and everything. Like, oh, which one do you want? You want this one, you want that. This is name brand, you know what I'm saying? This is the real deal Ruwab too. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? And so she was like, yeah, I'm grateful for the purse. She's like, but honestly, she was like, the one thing I needed was just underwear. And I was just like, well, damn, you should have kind of said something, but also
That's
it's like
W right there.
Yeah.
It is a W, but also, what do I look like going into the store? Like, I'm a 60-year-old woman underwear.
I'm just saying, Kilo, how distant of an aunt is this?
What? I don't know. I don't get what you're trying to say, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in her mind. I'm like, is she blood related or
that's crazy, bro? He's insinuating some wild, right?
I'm not insinuating nothing. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to insinuate nothing. Yeah, just trying to ask questions, y'all.
Wow, son.
What's going on? What's up with
Welcome back, G-Mac.
Thank you. I'm just saying, it's like, oh yeah, I missed the whole hour last time. I messed up. And ladies and gentlemen, before we start the show, I'd like to send a sincere apology out to my partner here, Wes. He called me last Saturday. I've been talking shit to him and saying things I shouldn't have been saying, and I apologize to Wes.
Only Wes, huh?
It's crazy.
I didn't get a call.
He pointed out some obvious stuff. Look, I have to make the apology as loud as the disrespect.
Listen to this guy over here, crazy. Man. Now you know what I mean?
I'm just saying I wouldn't put that out before we start the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, my apologies.
To only Wes, or
I don't even get on nobody else.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You feel me?
I didn't get no call back.
Oh, my bad. Hey, Friday was crazy, bro. Let me tell you. Like, so I don't even remember getting off, right? I thought we were done.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so I get off and Sean picks me up. And I'm with Sean and we chilling. And he's like, yo, eat this. And then the bag dropped on the ground. It wasn't his, but it was somebody else's. And it was a bag of mushrooms. So I ate this. And so I take off. Yeah, allegedly. Anyways, I take off and I end up at Eden because the homie's doing a little show out there. You know what I'm saying? They got one this Thursday or this Friday after the comedy show. Anyways, we get there. I'm in there. I'm dancing. They play Too Short, Blow the Whistle. I'm in there. I'm intoxicated and I'm dancing. And then this older black lady grabs me and she's aggressive. She's like, oh, you kind of hot. You cute. Me and you gonna have to do something tonight. And I kind of wiggle out of it, right? Trying to do the worm and walk. Yeah.
She likes you and she wants you.
Yeah.
That's what she sounded like.
I was like, damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. And then I was like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. And I ran outside and I was fucking fucked up and I'm hiding behind the door. And then these 20-something women were out there and they were like, oh, are you okay? And I told them everything I just told you. And I was like, y'all need to hide me. And then I was talking to one girl. I can't remember. I made her say her name on my video. She was
like
pretty.
Cinnamon?
Nah. It started with like a B. It was like unique. Like you could tell why she's single.
Like
Beatrice.
No,
people ain't got time to learn a name like that. You know what I'm saying? So I made her say it a couple times on the video, and then I don't know what happened after that. I think we left.
So you made her say her name a couple times on the video?
Yeah. I was like, say it again. I was like, and then in the video you could hear, like, damn, if I had my car right here, we'd be fucking in the back seat. She's like, I know, but I gotta go find my friend because she's drunk, and her friend was drunk. She came out, she was fucking fucked up. I'm like, you okay? Look like something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like something. I was like, you might have to take her home. She was like bugged out, like
that, huh?
Yeah, I never seen it before. So yeah, that's
what's up, man. At least you had a good night after was talking all you know what I'm saying? Yeah, going, but at least you had a good night, man. I can't even say
too much. Of course, it was good. It was good. I've been paying for it ever since, but oh no, let me tell you else what happened.
We ain't even do our toast, man. We ain't even do our toast, man.
Okay, hold on. All right, yeah, let's do the toast. LT will be here in a second. Man. Everybody raise your glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the breath after the week and the pre-funk before the weekend. We're happy you made it. We're glad we made it. Thanks for being here with us. This is the Friday Fix. Still got to think of a word. So anyways, I'm talking to this one girl I used to talk to in Seattle, right?
He just hit something major over there.
So I was talking to this girl I used to talk to in Seattle, right? And she was like, hey, we're talking to whoever. I'm like, yeah, I still got 131 pictures of you on my phone. She's like, oh, for sure, send me one. I'm like, cool, got you. So as I go to send her one, I send it a different way. Like it wouldn't let me send it through the text, like it wouldn't find the picture. So I went to the picture and sent it. But then my phone glitched. And when it glitched, it moved over and it went over to this other lady I've been working on for like 5 months, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
5 months, that's the job, brother.
It is. It was on and off.
That's your probationary period.
It was on and off, bro. It was on and off. Anyways,
not probationary.
Look, I'm telling. Check it out. And I'm trying to erase it hella quick. Like I'm drunk. I'm like, no. I was like, bing.
What was it?
It was a picture of a coochie. A hairy one at that.
So look, you weren't at that point where you can send her stuff like that just yet. Just what you're saying, pretty much. You can't send her stuff like that.
After 5 months, man.
No. Listen. I've been working on this. Look, check it out. Look, she has a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like just different. She lives in Tacoma. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like we were talking, and then it was like we stopped. She was like, "No, I don't want to do this dating thing," and we became friends. Then we didn't talk, and then we started talking again, and then it was like, "Cool, we're supposed to hang out and do stuff." But yeah, I sent her a picture of another girl's coochie on accident, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
But does she know? Like, is it like a? Could it be an innuendo?
Yeah, I mean, could it be like, listen, no. Because I was like, I should have said something, sent a text at that point, but I thought I erased it. But I got a message from her at 6 a.m. So she gets a message from me. Hey, she thinks it's like some kind of like a regular message, like, oh, he texted me early. First thing in the morning, she sees is another girl's pussy. So
how did she know it's just? I know she knows
it's another internet.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you could have been anywhere.
Why would I send that? Why would I send that?
Because I'm like, this is how I'm feeling right now. This is how you live. You should wrote a little thing right. I feel you should have wrote something right after. Like, this is what I'm
after it. Right here. But I was like, what can I cover that up with? She's cool too. What can you cover that up with?
I just told you, bro.
Simple.
I want to see you just like this. This is what I've been thinking about.
This is what I want to wake up to in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Bam. You know what I'm saying? They put like a cereal bowl and a little spoon underneath there. Boom. You got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just keeping it real. You got to throw it way off.
I fumbled.
You could have sent a picture
in that situation in the first place.
You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, I mean, like, I need this to keep me warm. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff you could.
I'm like this. You ain't even have to do nothing. This is just the whole innuendo of the cereal bowl and the spoon. She threw her mind off into something else. It ain't got you got to act it out. I'm just telling you how you could have beat the program right there, bro.
I could have. Yeah, by the time I woke up, she had blocked me from everything.
Oh, dang, brother.
Everything. I've been blocked from everything too before I go to bed.
You ever had someone block you and then double back and unblock you and try to holler again?
Of course.
Yeah. That
That
always
just
happens.
happens.
It's normal. That's a
Always
normal
does
state of affairs. You know what I'm saying? They be mad at me. It's because I say stuff to people, and I think they take it as me being trying to be rude to them. But I honestly don't. I just, you know what I mean?
How's your
That's
wife?
just your
How's your
personality. What'd you say?
What up, Kira? I
Where's
got
that?
I got both the Instagrams live. I got mine and I got the other one. So I just
That's
put them
what's
both up.
What's up?
Yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your husbands. They're taking everybody out here.
You feel me? That's what but that's a cool thing, man. I mean, she blocked you for now, but she'll be back.
No,
I'm sure
she
she
won't.
got her flaws.
No,
she
she
got her
won't.
flaws, bro.
No,
She got her
won't.
flaws.
I didn't,
too.
I didn't even get to put the crack on her. So it's like,
Oh, you never even. Oh, she thought she's a weirdo. This the new. She's new. She's new, huh?
yeah, it's
She's a
like
weirdo.
it was. Yeah, that's so.
You're
I'm
a
I'm
weirdo
I,
now.
yeah, I'm a weirdo
Yeah,
for real.
man, I
Yeah,
see.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
How long
I'm not
ago
gonna
was it?
lie.
Though?
It was on and off, bro. It was like just a conversation. Like we just, she was cool too. Like she like has a really important thing she does like in life. So
You don't remember what it is, so man, it ain't that.
I don't want to
important.
put no. If I say what it is, everybody probably know who she is.
Okay.
It's like
She from
political.
around here?
No, Tacoma.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Political, man. Nobody fucking know nobody political from Tacoma. Listen, you making it sound a little bit too much.
Still here.
Huh? What'd
I'll
you
be
say?
there tomorrow. I'm about to go to this movie premiere tomorrow.
What movie premiere? You
It's
just
my
want to quit
homework.
talking about what I was about to fucking bring up. That's why you try to talk.
Go ahead and talk about it, Wes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because you want to leave it alone. But that's what I'm saying. Listen, bro. Forget what she talked about. She wasn't that important, obviously, man. She couldn't take the joke, bro.
It wasn't a joke.
It was a
You
joke.
know, like
It was
Hey,
a joke
listen,
as far as I'm concerned.
me too. Me
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
You know what I mean? As far as I can think about it, I'm like, yeah, I was just playing, bro. She's tripping.
yeah, about 3:30 in the morning for sure. Yeah, sure.
And she got to know what I'm thinking about. Like, this is what
Listen,
I'm. It's like, wait, what
That's
I'm
on my
thinking
mind.
about.
It's 3:00 in the morning. I was,
What
you
you
know,
think I'm sending to you? But
I
she
was in
wasn't
that
ready
mode.
for that. Y'all never hung out together, nothing.
No, we were supposed to hang out like last Sunday.
Oh
but
yeah, so you
I
never
like,
even hung out with her. So
I
you're a
can't-
super
exactly.
weirdo right now.
I'm a
for this.
weirdo,
I feel
bro.
it. Yeah, bro. I
yeah,
got you.
I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, she's like that.
Oh,
She's
well.
like, oh my god, you just. Hey, listen, you ain't never even probably talked to her freaky or nasty or nothing before, huh? You
I
ain't
have.
even-
I did. Yeah, I slipped it
Oh.
in there. Come on.
You know what? At this
No,
big age,
jokingly,
you were being
jokingly.
too
You were
sensitive.
No,
you was
not at
being
all.
Jokingly, were
Not
you
at
being
all.
direct?
Yeah.
You was direct, like yeah. She should have been cool with this. There, if you was being direct about a lot of different stuff regarding this already, that should have been a cool conversation. You guys should have been able to get past this. You know what I mean?
I think it's crazy that he got blocked. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
like,
know, right?
now that I'm
Block
hearing more of the
D-Mac.
situation,
I've been
bro.
thinking about sending an apology letter on IG. Like, yo,
No.
I don't say nothing,
Paul
bro.
Josh
Because you
was-
was
It's over.
joking,
It's
man.
over. It's over. I'll see her in traffic one day.
It's not.
If you
Shit
send her
never
an apology
happened.
letter,
It's like,
she got that.
I'm not really
against you
pressed
forever.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I mean?
at all.
man, I would never apologize for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm
Apologize
not
for what
honest
though?
about it.
But
I'm
I
not
don't think you
really-
did. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna say I never go apologize in life, but I don't think you did nothing wrong, bro. That's how
I
I
did.
look at
in
it.
this
I
situation, there's
just
nothing
did.
that he did wrong. I mean,
Unless it's a blatant picture of a girl, like you got your face in it, and it's another girl. Unless something like
it's
that.
not
bro.
like
I'm
you holding up
yeah,
legs
you know
and
what I'm
shit
saying? Yeah,
and stuff
you know
over
what
your
I'm
stuff.
saying?
You know?
Yeah, nice. That's crazy. Wow, that's wild right there, dude. I wasn't even talking about it. I was just like the head by the camera, you with the picture with it. But she don't know if that's just a random picture you just grabbed. Does it look like real Polaroidish or something? Like, what does it look like? Like real authentic, like at your house, your sheets, your covers, like in the lab type shit. What is it, bro?
It's
What was it?
just it's thighs and coochie, like, and
Yeah,
it's
bro,
hairy.
that could be from anywhere.
hairy
That could be from
coochie.
anywhere, bro. That's funny. You could
Yeah,
have
it's
like,
whatever. I
you could've
mean,
like, what day was it? What day would you send it on? You could have like Happy Hump Day, anything, bro.
no,
Man,
it came into her Saturday morning.
Hey, but
You
I
be
sent
alright.
that shit on Thursday. Like I thought you, but it got this. Just my shit must have just came through.
Yeah,
Nope,
just
no,
like
no,
that would
no.
just change
No, the way
stuff,
she
man.
carried herself, it's over. Because she was
Oh,
cool.
well.
She was cool.
She had
I'm saying.
dignity and respect. You trying to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
she had dignity
Wow.
and respect? That's what you
Are
trying
you,
to say?
you
T-Mac?
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. You want to let LT in?
Of course, I got you.
Hey, everybody! If you want to join the conversation, LT's in the building.
Here we go. Here we
Is them
go.
flowers? Is them flowers? Those roses I see over there, LT?
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
bro. Who sent you some
What's
roses?
real romantic?
Man, I'm just saying, I had a customer come by today. I do a really good job for people,
Sent you
so
some roses, huh? Sent you some roses, huh?
really
LT?
well. Dude, by the way, how young do I look in this? Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
A stunning
Yeah, look at the
17 years
real
old.
Hey, a baby. You understand? A baby.
A newborn.
I look like
Yeah,
a
man.
child in that picture, man.
Them some nice roses though, LT. That's what I want to say. Them some nice
Thank you.
roses you
Thank you,
got
man.
there. Have any
I've
of
been
y'all
doing
ever
a
had
really
a
good
woman
job in
send
the
y'all?
bedroom lately.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You listen to him over here and throw that. You want to throw that behind you now. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw that behind you.
Hey, you see that chest poking out? Nah.
Have any of y'all ever had a woman send y'all roses before?
I had underwear.
Yeah.
Underwear, okay. I think I see. Okay. What about you, D-Mac? You ever had a woman send you roses?
Nah.
I have.
I've had a woman. I like it when a woman
nice
sends me like
gesture,
a box of cookies with like a gallon of ice cream. That's a keeper to me. You know,
gallon
ice cream.
Ooh, hey, y'all better not be linking till like 2-3 days from then.
No, we're not. I don't talk to them afterwards for a while. So yeah.
Oh man,
it's rough, man. You got to keep them
man.
guessing. That's the thing.
I would say you keep them on their toes, LT.
Nah.
It's a game. They play the game. I play the game right back.
Hey, Wes, I sent you a message.
Man.
What's up, cuz? My cousin watching on Facebook.
If you guys want to get into the discussion, we have it streaming everywhere, but the discussion, you can find us on YouTube or Webb's Network Media on Facebook also. You know what I'm saying? We're just here spreading the awareness, but if you want to join the conversation, ask us some questions, and just talk to us, you know what I'm saying? Join us on those two places, or you can find us on Twitch here at Webb's Network Media.
Come on and get interviewed.
Okay.
Yeah. We're honest here. We like to share. Let's see. We got there.
Dude, Wes, did you see yesterday's game? By the way, I got to get into that before we get into anything real quick. Can you believe
I
that?
didn't see it. I saw the highlights of it though.
Tampa lost.
Yeah, that was that. I don't know how they let the Falcons beat them on was it on like a field goal?
Yeah.
I mean, dude was getting off, but Baker don't look too good. I'm not gonna lie. I know we was just
shout out. What's up,
Rose.
Jameer? What up, Zach?
Pretty sure he's hurt.
You know
How y'all doing?
Yeah, it sounded like it. It seemed like it, don't it?
Link.
Hey, yeah, we get back to that though for sure. But hey, yeah, I've definitely had like some really nice. I had like I like when I get roses that are like different colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've had that done. That was real nice. It was surprising because it was out of the ordinary. You know what I mean?
Shit, bring me a Subway sandwich, man.
Show me
real love right there.
You know,
yeah.
bring me the good shit.
Subway sandwich, huh?
You sounded
Jersey Mike.
A rotisserie chicken.
Yes.
Show me some good effort, man. You know, we got to get the roses, man. Give me food. That's what I want. I want food.
For real, bring me some socks and underwear. I'll love you forever. I'm just saying.
Dividends right here.
So let me ask you
I like it when they stop by the office, D-Mac, and give us like lumpia and stuff. When
is that not like that, when you're in a situation with a woman? Is that not normal for you to get food from her? That's like for me, it's normal. You know what I mean? Like that's normally what they'll normally just bring you
when
from
she's
car
at my house.
food.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? No, but seriously though, 100%. I mean, but that's why sometimes out of the ordinary items are like, okay, you always bring me this, whatever I like from the store. That's kind of what it is. But yeah, we got some good topics for tonight, y'all. We ain't gonna sit here and bore y'all with our roses talk. That's what we're not gonna do. I know I have some good topics. I don't know about
how
the
was
rest
it
of these
born?
guys. What you talking about?
Oh man,
talking about roses, bro.
How
about roses gets boring after a while. People don't want to hear that shit.
You got live plants in your house?
What'd you say?
You got live, like I don't buy women like roses no more. I'll buy them a plant, right? Because I need to come back to your house in like a week or two to see if the plant's still alive.
The hell?
Actually, pretty good.
What the hell?
I mean,
I know I said something. I know I'm not gonna be able to find it. Hey,
I got you.
Do you?
Yeah, hold on. Click this link.
I know we got some good stuff to talk about today.
Plants inside the house. I gotta say this real quick. You're talking about plants inside the house, bro. We live in Washington. You got plants all around the house, all outside.
Yeah,
everywhere.
when you walk out. My house.
Yeah, when you have plants in your house,
really?
it purifies the air in your house.
Yeah, and they're survivors too. I
open the damn door.
You gotta put those water things on.
That's the woods. There's bugs in there. Well, I mean, there's bugs in the plants too, but yeah, my dog got beat up the other day by a dog or by a raccoon. There's 3 of them.
Santa's little helper got beat up. That's crazy.
Well, like usually the raccoons come and eat her food, right? So she be at the door like, I'm gonna fuck you up. She done chased a couple out the yard, but like I let her outside one time and I turned on the light, but I didn't look, and there was a raccoon like this big. You know what I'm saying? And like she just was like, got her nose cut up and cut under here and stuff. And
Santa's little helper, man.
Yeah, that'd take her to the vet. The vet was like $390. Then she told me what I could do. I was like, it's the same thing I read online. I didn't even come here.
Buy a pellet gun. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, it was like I was like, damn, they tripping. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Hey, so what she was messed up bad? Like it was a little bit cuts or was it like
cut on her? She had a cut. She had like 2 cuts on her nose and then one under here.
They tried to kill her. They tried to take her life. Then she got 50 Cent. She got 50 right there.
Yeah, well, there was the one.
you
She
know what I
fought
mean?
the
She
one,
said,
right?
pull off,
fought
pull
the
off.
one.
Did she tell people to pull off? She's standing in the car like this, taking shots. She running away to the.
Pop, pop,
You know
pop,
what I'm saying?
pop, ski, pop, pop, pop.
You know, she fought what? She fought the one, right? And then I brought her inside. We're cleaning her up and stuff. And then, you know, I turn on the lights. You know, what I'm saying, like
She
10
went
minutes
back out there
later.
and got him up again. Did she go out there and get him up again?
The rest of them were at the door, like.
Oh, so she got ran off. Did you let her go back out there and get her get back or not?
Nah. You know what I'm thinking? This ain't even my
listen,
dog.
Bill. How deep was the gas on her neck?
Man,
Let me
fuck
ask
the
that question.
gas, bro. I just had a fat check where I had money to spend. I was like, yes, I can.
And you had to
live
spend it on
this
Santa's little
weekend.
helper. You should have told us you gotta teach her how to run. Then she got to be a runner.
No, she
Teach
beat
her how
the
to be a
first one's
runner in a
ass.
track
I'm not
star.
gonna send her outside to fight the other ones. But yeah, I'm just, man, that took all my money, and I'm just mad about it. Like, not all of it. Like, it took a lot of it. It took a lot of it.
Passed her up. She just got some alcohol. Rest with
Oh,
alcohol.
you can't rub alcohol on there. You can't rub alcohol on the dog. On the dog food.
I'm just talking junk.
Yeah. You can't. I looked it up. No, I cleaned it up. The vet told me 139. I was like, oh, word. Like, and I'm like trying to get to. I'm looking at the exits and shit, but they got us all the way in the back. They knew who we was. They knew.
It's crazy, bro. Hey, well, let's hop on some of these subjects, man. I know you got some good ones over here, man.
I got some good ones. I know you posted one. We can get on that one if you want to. The one with 21 Savage.
When he's talking about he said basically if you telling a dead person it's not snitching.
Yeah.
So what do you mean?
21 Savage was doing an interview with this guy named I think his name is Black or something like that.
Yeah,
I have a
big bang
pulled up. But he said, look, it's not snitching if you tell on somebody that's already dead. He's like, if me and my partner, we go out, we go do something, and my partner don't make it. He's like, all the drugs, all the guns, all everything that was in the car was his. He's like, that ain't snitching. I'm like, and dude was like, yeah, it is. He's like, no, it's not. And for me, I'm like, I'm with it. I think that's smart. I mean, like if you running with somebody, right? If somebody like T.I. had a dream about that. He said he had a dream about his cousin, and his cousin was like, look, tell him everything was mine. Everything. And he was like, all right. And so he did. I mean, it's wrong. I'm not about to get caught. I don't want to be in that situation, but
is it wrong? I'm not saying I haven't never been in a situation where I have to do no stuff like that or have nothing like that going. But for other people, this is what they do in their life. I'm like this. If it's me and I'm with you and I don't make it, you can tell them everything was mine. Everything. Bodies, everything. I did it. I did all of it. I don't care. I'd rather my people go free. Then I'm already gone, bro. What does it matter? What they gonna?
That's like Weebay in The Wire. You ever seen that The Wire where Weebay they caught him and he was like, yeah, I killed this guy. He's like, I killed him too.
He knew he was going to do life.
Yeah, so he's taking all the bodies for the whole crew. He's like, taking them all.
They knew his other partners killed some of them, but they were like, okay, let him take the man. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how I feel about it. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. I mean, he had no chance of beating the charges he already had. He knew it didn't matter if you appealed it, whatever. He was cooked. So
that's a real street friend, though. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely. That's a real street friend. Like
I like the way you put street in there.
And you know what's cold about it? What's actually funny is that nobody's gonna put not a penny on his commissary.
Yeah. In real life, yeah, but on the Wire, they was like really efficient. The way they did things was the right way. They had money, and it was like, you know what I mean, for a long time. But you're right about that. In most situations, if he did that for all the homies, but the homies is probably broke at the end of the day. These cats was like a multi-million-dollar drug ring with, you know what I mean? They had sky rises and all kinds of shit they owned.
He had a fish tank in a cell. And they were playing video games. He
was living good up in there, like a heavyweight champion. His wife was still getting money. It was like, stereotypical, the way you would want it.
He was in there with Avon too, because when Avon was in there, and when they're about to let Cuddy out, Avon starts walking through the baseball field, and everybody stops. They're like, "Hold!" Everybody stops so he can walk across the field. And then, like when Marlo tried to come up there and hook up with the dude, the Greek guy, to get the drugs, the heroin, he was like, Avon came out. He was like,
the heroin.
The heroin.
I like the way he said that right there. He said the drugs, the heroin.
It was Avon comes out. He's like, he's like, you up here to see the Greek. He's like, well, up here, you must understand. He's like, I'm the man up here. So if you want to talk to the Greek, I'm gonna need my taste too. And so he hit him for like, I think it was like 400,000.
So if one of y'all don't make it, I'm gonna send D-Mac in there and be like, D-Mac, go over there and tell him it was all. Go over there and tell him it was all LT shit. If LT don't make it, it was all on LT. He did all that. I'm like, listen, bro. LT had all the dope, the hoes, guns, money, drugs, everything's on LT.
I already told you. I already told you I would do it for a certain amount of money. Just have it lined up for the account.
You got to be gone, bro. You got to be gone. We're not going to tell on you.
I'm not going to tell on you.
Go back. Let's put it on LT. We rats did. You're a bunch of rats at that point in time. That's how there's
How
no
you gonna feel when we call you in jail? We be like, LT, we in Colombia right now. Look at the bitches.
Like, hey, listen, you ever seen those memes of the dude be like, or those little videos of dudes like call his kid.
Call his girlfriend.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm Johnny 10 Toes, man. I took all the time for the team. He called his girl, and then he started hearing his homeboys in the background talking and stuff like, yeah, go pick me up some rubbers. Just at the store at his chick's house. I was like, oh my god,
oh, that's real.
Crazy.
I like to watch that one dude,
100% real.
Malik B.
I don't know.
It's him, and then what's the one guy? He used to say, I know you fucking lying. Mo Brooks.
That's real dude. I like him too.
He's like, I like when he argued with his baby's mama. He'd be in the car, he'd be like, I'm tired of this shit. He's like, grandmama. he sat down, he looks at her and shit. And then in the car, he's like, yo, put the socks his underwear. He's like, tell that nigga to get out. We back.
We back. Hey, he's funny. What was his name again?
Something Brooks, Mojo Brooks or something like that.
Yeah, he's funny, bro. He was
the one that started. At first, he's like, I know you fucking lying. But then everybody took that shit from him. So now he does unhand me. Do not touch me.
Yeah, he's funny as a mug. That's real deal. I know you have some other ones too. I know you want to talk about that one thing. I don't know if you want to bring it up right now or what you want to do with it.
I got a couple things. Hold on. I got one right here. It's Little Bow Wow claims he's the second best rapper with Little in his name after Lil Wayne.
What?
We don't talk about Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow's crap, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay. Today maybe, right?
Yeah.
But is his statement false?
He got Lil. He said next
now
to
think
who?
About
Lil
it.
Wayne? Did he say who? What do you?
He says it's Lil Wayne, then him.
I mean, who else?
I don't really know.
You have like
Lil Durk.
Scrappy.
They got Lil Durk. And Lil Durk. They got Lil Baby. They're not Lil Baby. He ain't nowhere near close to that, bro.
Think about it.
Yeah, he
Bow Wow.
That ain't true.
In his career,
Bow Wow.
You think about Durk. Durk and Baby and sold more. I think they sold more than he has. I know Durk's probably went platinum on singles and everything.
Was he?
Yeah, bro. He did. Man, Durk probably did it about like 50 some times, 60 times. Bro, I mean, maybe you know what I mean.
Durk was like making music since 2006, 2007.
But lately he's made a lot of stuff. But that's what I think. I don't, Bow Wow had a lot of success as a child, but you know what I mean. I don't know. That's I don't really deal with. I never listened to a Bow Wow. Did you have Bow Wow's music? Which one of us had Bow Wow's music? Keep it real. Who had Bow Wow's music?
I listen. What do I listen to recently? Baby, let me hold you down.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about had his music.
That's
like
Bow Wow.
Had his CD.
No, why would I buy a Bow Wow CD?
I never bought a Bow Wow. I
wasn't even that.
Bro.
Bow Wow was out with Lil
The only
Romeo.
one I could be like, look at is I'm not saying you did, Kilo, but you the youngest. So if I can see that could be like your age range. I'm not trying to say he did it. I'm not. I know you're trying to front you like that. I promise you. But because he's your age range. It's like him, Soldier Boy, all of them is like your age range. You're kicking it to that kind of music. Like you're actually going places. They got dances. They're playing Bow Wow. They're playing Soldier Boy.
I think Bow Wow is 39.
Bow Wow. He sold 10 million records globally.
Bow Wow's 39.
By the time he's 12, though, you're I'm saying like you're probably coming. You feel me? You're he might be way out of your range too. I don't know, but I think you're like
I'm 27 for reference right now. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, hold on.
Cool.
Bow Wow.
They wasn't playing Soldier Boy at school dances.
Oh, for
Bow
sure.
Wow sold 10 million physical albums and 14 million digital assets worldwide. So that's 24. And think about this. He sold 10 CDs. It's a little different. Nowadays, you can listen to whatever rapper artist you want to, right? But to actually go to the store and buy it, because remember, we used to, there'd be hella albums there. You'd be like, I'm going to take this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
$9.99.
I think I concur with him. Bow Wow he had a good run. He had a great run.
Who was his competition? He had Little Romeo.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot. He didn't need Romeo. He was out there when Soldier Boy was out there. He was out there when Sammy was making music.
Soldier Boy was
Immature. Raven Simone.
But look, B2K broke up. Raven Simone went, you know what I'm saying? When Disney, it's different. You know what I'm saying? The only true competition I think Bow Wow had was Soldier Boy. But Soldier Boy superseded Bow Wow.
You said Lil Romeo. Who said that? Probably somebody said
that. I said Lil Romeo.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying I would give it to Bow Wow over Romeo.
Wait, there was Lil Zane was out back then.
But he wasn't touching him though. Lil Zane wasn't touching him.
Because Bow Wow had JD
from the Wu-Tang Clan. That one kid from the Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
like Sheen. See what? But he never even really put out music like that. He was probably bad. Probably was in juvie all the time. Some crazy stuff. I think he got on drugs or something.
Bro, he tried to stick. Same thing happened to Beanie Siegel. They said the same thing and Mick Geronimo. They all said the same thing on their interviews on Drink Champs, bro, and it kind of changed my thinking. They're like, "Well, kill my careers. I try to keep it real for the streets, and I try to listen to the people in the streets, and following that direction took me to a path of destruction."
I don't see how. To me, man, I'm not really to listen to them cats is kind of crazy.
Ooh, you
Somebody
like
said
Beanie
Lil
Sigel?
White. Hold on. Somebody said Lil White.
Yep, Lil White.
I never heard Lil White before. He was from Memphis.
Yeah.
Ain't he from Memphis or
Yeah, he's from Memphis.
He went 3-6.
Yeah, he came with 3-6 and all them. He still comes up here. They have him in
Zach,
Port Orchard.
what's up, man?
You feel what I'm saying?
I was the Nas album.
Hey,
I listened to
hey.
half the Nas album. That Jameer ass I was the Nas album. I listened to half of it today because Nas dropped the album with
3-6
DJ
Mafia.
Premier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nas dropped the album with DJ Premier today. I got to like 4. I got to New York State of Mind 3, and then I turned it off. Like I need to be at home digesting that.
I guess I have to. I've never listened. I don't even listen to cats I used to listen to a long time ago. You know, I used to listen to some of Nas's stuff a long time.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to stuff like that no more.
Bro, I came home on Friday. I was listening to Brother Lynch. I was so upset. It was going.
Hey, let me ask you.
Used to lose.
Let me ask you. What about that? What about 50? I know you put this on there. 50 Cent and Marlon Wayans, man.
Yeah.
What about that situation right there? What y'all think about that situation? Basically, Marlon Wayans kind of went at 50 for the whole documentary that he put out about Diddy. We'll get into that later.
All right.
You know,
Nothing Marlon Wayans says to me is valid because I saw him dress up as a chick in the movie, wearing underwear, wearing everything. Nothing he says to me.
I mean,
is valid.
And white chicks.
Yes.
it's a movie though. You gonna take that? You don't differentiate that as being.
It's this thing about a black dude wearing a dress in Hollywood. But I mean, they controlled that themselves. Like, right? They
I mean, you look at
He,
like
he had to do what he had to do. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
What about when people act as that? I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's this, that, and third, right, or whatever. But I mean, you gotta look at Eddie Murphy did it, and he played every role in the movie. He did that, but he did Coming to America, where he played multiple roles in that movie. It becomes something where we have to kind of differentiate art and life. You know what I mean? I understand people, there's a narrative to be pushed about certain things, but there's art and there's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
there's a difference there too. It's like Eddie Murphy, he's producing those
do
movies.
Digital Blitz. Happy Friday.
What
YouTube.
up?
Go ahead. I'm
Happy
sorry.
Friday, y'all. Eddie Murphy's producing that movie. Like the Marlins, they produced that movie.
Absolutely.
You know, so it wasn't like Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
I don't know. Did he produce those movies?
I mean, Martin had just had big old I think some of them he did. Martin had a run for Martin had a real run for a while.
Like Wesley Snipes, Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
That was strange. That one was strange.
That was
a little. I don't know.
But think about who they had, and they had him, John Leguizamo, and then what's his name? He was in Pretty Woman. Not Pretty Woman. He was in what's that movie where the older guy goes to meet with the teenager and they dance?
Guy and a girl. I don't know. What movie are you watching, D-Rec? A teenager and they dance.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
No, Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. There you go.
That's the only one I thought about.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing. That's exactly what it is. He's an adult hitting on a teenager.
I didn't know
Is
this.
that what the plot was?
I had no idea. I had no
He's
idea.
a full adult. She's in school still. Like,
what's
It
a
was
full
a love
adult? How old was
story
he?
with
18, 19. He could have just been 18, 19. How you know
what is
I
a
don't know.
teenager? Like, what the hell?
I've never even seen the movie. I've saw the movie, but you know what I mean. You never pay attention to the plot in the movie like that. I haven't seen it for so
What
long.
is his name? He was an action star for a second.
Hey, did y'all hear about that? So y'all feel like because basically he's basically telling 50 like this, man. What you did was kind of weak. What you did about just talking down about another man's trying to kick another man when he's down. You know what I mean? That's it.
He said basically they asked him about it, and basically he was like, ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? He had his opinion on it, right? But it wasn't like he wasn't really dissing 50, but then 50 just started to come after him. You know, one thing you shouldn't do. 50's funny. He started posting memes, and but I mean, one thing you really shouldn't be arguing with. I mean, 50's funny, but you really shouldn't be arguing with a comic online. Like, it's not going to work out well for you.
True.
You think he got with him? Because I feel like right now 50 might be up.
What? He put pictures of him in the balls.
I don't think you can really touch 50. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, because I look at like everything 50 did was real and authentic. He sent them the picture of him on White Chicks. Then he sent the picture of him in the bathtub. He's taking pictures for his trans. That's his. You know, he's supporting his trans daughter. You know what I mean? That's why everyone knew that when he put the pictures out. He told everybody that's why he did it. You know what I mean? We can't look at and it is what it is. He's probably. I mean, some people I think like say like D Wade, right?
Yeah,
I thought this about D Wade. Then I had to revert and look at him for really who he may and truly is. Like, okay, brother, this might be some, But anyway, I used to feel like maybe he went further in a direction towards, you know what I mean, like anti whatever was going on with his child than going like trying to support it. And this is why he kind of tried to turn a corner and turn so sharply the way he has. However, I kind of believe now that this may be his dream as well. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
really
I've seen him
like,
with painted nails a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying to you. This may be
my son tried to do that because the rappers were doing it. I was like, nah, bro, we don't paint our nails around here.
That's gangster. I like the fact that you at least spoke out on it and gave your point of view.
We don't do that. We don't do that around here. Not at all.
Isn't that something though? Gangster rappers painting their nails. You know,
they're not really gangster rappers.
You talk about YB, and then you talk about the rest of the weirdos.
Young boy,
to me, he's a weirdo.
Young boy was stuck in his house for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's gonna start painting his nails and doing weird stuff. He can't see nothing but what, and that shows you the mind of what they're showing to people on the internet.
But you're not seeing the real little dudes who really in the streets painting their nails. You're not seeing them do that.
You know, it's crazy. They try to have a thing where my bad. One time they were and these are hip hop sites. They're not American or black hip hop sites, but they were trying to point these two dudes. They're like, oh, the new trend is guys wearing skirts.
I saw that, man.
Saw that, and nobody bid on that. You see that, and they had the video of the guys. They were pumping this, like, oh, this guy's. You see the YNs come out there like, yeah, we ain't doing YN stuff no more. We got quarter zips and we're drinking mochas. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody got quarter zips. You see how that goes? Like,
hey, I'm like, man. At the end of the day, man, this whole thing when we talk about like where Marlon Wayans and I feel like Marlon Wayans is correct. I know I have not watched the documentary on Diddy because. To me, it doesn't matter to watch it to me. You know what I mean? I know that it's going to be some of it. I've read things about that people came to the point to where they was lying in that documentary. Like the fact that he tried to say that he tried to make Biggie's family pay for the funeral.
Yeah, someone came out like that's a lie.
That's not true. That's a lie, blatant lie. That's not what happened. So how much else is lies? Then what kind of effect? Basically, man, you can be sued for slander and everything else. It's going to be a problem. But does it matter after you've done it? So you really did it for
already right now.
Oh yeah, they're going to. I mean, but then and at the same time, does it after the fact? The first person who strikes with anything, it always hits the hardest. Everyone saw the documentary, so that's real to them. No matter if you win in a lawsuit or not, that's what's real to them. I mean, these things happen. I'm not trying to say everything in the movie didn't happen. I mean, or in the documentary didn't happen. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know enough about it. I didn't watch it. Because to me, I just it's not my job to look at trying to. He's already been put through enough by everybody else. Let him go through that. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was just I watched it. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like basically mainly it was like his ex-business partner, Aubrey O'Day was on there, the one guy that they called to come for the freak offs, and who else? And Little Rob, who I remember.
Everybody I can pay to come on there, huh?
Yeah. Everybody that you already knew had a problem.
What a dooski.
What up, Doc?
What up with it?
And I mean, I'm watching it, and they go into the Tupac stuff and the Biggie stuff, and I already knew about all that. But most of it, man, it was more like a hit piece to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly
like
what it was.
It was a hit piece. Like they had one lady that said like he essayed her back in the 90s, which I never heard of. And it's mostly just the people that are suing him that were on the documentary. And then like Lil Rob was the producer on his last R&B album, and he kind of made it seem like they had a relationship. And
his whole thing got thrown out. You know what I'm saying? His whole thing got thrown out of court when he went against they trying to sue him. You know what I mean? So you kind of look at these people. This is not to say like he's obviously done some stuff. It's all right there. It was in the trial. You feel what I'm saying? What's cracking, Sean? What's cracking, my guy? Hey, it's already there. You know what I mean? But nobody, if you got people who don't like you, they're going to say the worst possible thing they can about you.
Exactly.
They're going to tell the worst possible stuff they can. That's just what they're here for. If all of them came to trial, they all came to trial against him. They're going to tell the truth. I didn't hear none of them say that he was. I mean, they say he did some stuff that was.
Yeah. They had Mark Curry on there.
Very questionable. You know what I mean? Like what you say?
Now his business practices were questionable. I could say that, like he had crazy business.
Say more than business, but that's all right.
Yeah, his business like they modeled the one guy that was part of it. He started Bad Boy with him. He was like, look, he modeled the whole Bad Boy. He said he modeled the whole Bad Boy after Tupac's "I Get Around" video, because Tupac brought fun back into hip hop when it was just all gangster music.
He said, "Why is only the
Exactly.
broke ones talking shit?" It's just, in reality, they need that extra check. That's why they basically going to go. A lot of them gonna go tell them. This is not to say that, like I said again, some of them might be telling the truth. We don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Lil Rob
but
that's what he was upset about at the end of it. Like he was like, look, he said he was going to give me 200,000 and just kept ducking me and didn't pay me. And so that's where you can tell that's where his grievance came from. Audrey O'Day has a legit one, but she's always been outspoken about him. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that.
What's her? Didn't she say that he
he sold everybody back to publishing, right? Yeah, she didn't say that.
She said he tried to tell her to come. He wanted her to come join.
He sent her a text message like he was trying to smash or whatever. But some other woman said that she walked into a door and saw an essay happening to her, and she was like a pass out on the couch. But she was like, "Well, I don't remember any of that." You know what I'm saying? Now, do I go in her? She was like, "Now, do I go try to pursue this and press charges and have this man in my life forever?" You know what I'm saying? Or do I just leave it alone?
She doesn't remember nothing happening to her, and somebody else is telling her it happened to her.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't tripping. It obviously, I don't know. I don't know about
Aubrey
that.
O'Day, even
that's weird.
He sold his publishing back before he started getting in trouble. He sold everybody their publishing back, but they had to sign like agreements saying that
Indiana, pretty much.
Basically, like they wouldn't come out and say anything bad about him in public. And she was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not signing it." You know what I'm saying? She was the only person that Danny Kane that didn't sign it, but which is crazy that because they just had a concert last weekend. They just formed the group back together and they just did a show, and it's Aubrey O'Day and then the other two. So I mean, his business partner, the rest of it. I mean, 50 Cent. Yeah, exactly. Think about 50 Cent. He's the last person that should be making videos about anybody, right? You know what I'm saying? He tried to. I'm just saying he did a lot of stuff too. His closet ain't clean either.
He got a lot of shit going on with him. I said that shit too.
Who can really
do whatever he wants. He's been shot 9 times. Whatever he wants.
9 times he dropped Power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, BMF. I mean,
he changed the mixtape, but also he said his baby's mom wouldn't get out the house that he owned, so he set it on fire, allegedly, or the house caught fire, and she and the kid almost died in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's had multiple exes accused him of abuse.
Is this the one that? Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah,
is this the one that had to go to Diddy's trial?
No. That's the second baby's
Not his
mom.
First one. You talking about his first one?
No, it's the first one. Yeah, the house was set on fire. Yeah, and him and her and the kid were in there, and her boyfriend, and they said they barely made it out alive. You know what I'm saying? It was that one. Yeah, 50. But I mean, it's allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He also posted that video of Rick Ross's baby's mom's porno on his website. Got sued for that. 50 done a lot of stuff. I like 50 Cent though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, all I'm saying is if you've been shot 9 times, you could do whatever the hell you want to do.
Rob through TV. I like that one.
He got shot 9 times. He thinks he's invincible at this point, which he is. So it's just at that point, nothing can hurt you. You know, you feel invincible. You do whatever you want.
I almost feel like, dude, he be mad about stuff. I feel like he's mad about what's really going on with. I feel like it's more about his kid than it is about him. It's about him because he didn't. This is you got flexed on. Your kid's mom had to go to court and be called what's she called sex worker or whatever it was number 1, and then you know what I mean, like it's crazy, bro.
She was with 50 and then she was with Puff
after that. No fingerprints, no evidence.
And it's like you still got feelings for your baby's mom when she moves after you guys freshly break up.
Yeah,
but it's bigger now. I mean, imagine what your kids have to listen to. She had like what she called them Super Bowl. You want to have a Super Bowl? She have like 6, whatever she called it, playoff game, whatever you call.
He was with it.
Listen, and that'd be like 6 dudes knocking her down, and you didn't had a baby. You didn't lay down and had the baby with her. You know what I'm saying? And then you you run your mouth the way you do, huh?
Well, Miss Choo.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like you could have been doing this with her. If this was she was with, you could have been doing this with her pretty much.
But that's not, you don't want that. Who want to watch a girl get banged out by 6 dudes and you be like, yeah, baby, come over here?
No, what I'm saying is, why am I gonna be the one to have the kid with her? And she's, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, you don't want to be that one. Like, oh, I got the baby with her though. And you watching her and 6 dudes. You know what I'm saying, like, it's not a good. It's
embarrassing. Think about now, his son. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, this your mama.
You feel me? And that's why I think he's more mad than anything because that can follow somebody's child forever. Look at like I said, look at Drake's kid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows
models, bro. They're like they did OnlyFans and then they're like now I want to get married and have a kid and they're like they want to get all their content offline. I'm like, no, that stuff's forever, especially digitally. You know how much freaking OnlyFans stuff you can watch for free on Twitter X? I do. A lot.
No, I'm saying most of them is never going to be like 50's son. 50's son might have a baby empire, and he's got to come to find out. Everybody's like, remember your mama was you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just like Kanye's kids. Like,
but what? No, I mean, kind of, yeah, but kind of.
No,
but not really. Not tape, 6 dudes.
There's a whole tape.
No, but that's only one person. Box. Listen, but that's one person. Yeah, but no. If you really think about it, people don't even think about that when they look at Kim no more. Do you think about that? I don't. I know it happened, but that's like not even a part of what we see when we look at Kim Kardashian anymore.
You're trying to downplay the cruelty of a child.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 6 dudes. Your mama calling somebody saying, "Hey," versus your mama. People, by the time that happens, bro, everybody's mama gonna have a tape out. It's different now. Everybody got phones, so everybody's mama done been video recorder. Something's going on with your mama, bro. Your mama done been online showing some cakes. It didn't happen by this time. You know what I mean? By the time these kids become a little bit, you know what I'm talking about, though, for real. They're like, man, look,
bro, I just
2012. Your mama on here.
Google it, it pops up. You can't even see it. Everything is there. Look, link to the tape. Her laying in the bed. Like,
this your mama? That's the most watched. You know how much money they made off that? They built the empire off that.
They did.
You know what I mean? That's a little. But did your mama? I'm not saying yours, but did your mama? If I'm another little kid, did your mama build an empire off the 6 dudes that she had the Super Bowl party with? Such
like, no, my family. Think about who they go to school with. Like, no, my family owns Xerox. My mama didn't have to make a sex tape to get famous.
They got billions, bro. I mean, right now they got billions, Post-its. A lot. You know, she got more. You know, remember that she used to be a flacky or whatever. She was an assistant for Paris Hilton. Yeah. She got way more bread than Paris Hilton right now. Way more. Yeah. I mean, 10 times more money, 20 times more money than Paris Hilton, bro. So
Paris Hilton got a lot of money. Paris Hilton got a lot of money, though.
No, when Paris Hilton had 150 back in the day, back in like early 2000s. She's not messing with Kim right now.
She got generational wealth too.
Yeah, like, she's not messing with Kim right now. She's not messing with Kim right now. Kim got she got bills.
Skims go crazy.
Kanye West was $400 in debt or something like that, and she's paid it off.
But he almost. I mean, when you look at them, it's different though because of what he had going on. Kanye was a billionaire anyway, but
he's still a billionaire.
People are not really looking at Kim like that, bro. Like I don't even think about Ray J sex tape when I think about Kim no more. I don't. We may bring it up and laugh, ha ha he. Yeah. But man, at this point in time, you got your little sister. She got hundreds of millions. You got your other. They got hundreds of everybody. In your family got hundreds of millions. It was worth it.
Kylie Jenner, man.
Kylie got billions.
But listen,
we all know how it started, but they've been working hard to get that money, though. I will say that.
Exactly. I like how the kid was like. He was like, I don't know what my mom does, but I know my dad makes music, and that's what I want to do.
Right. Did 50's BM? Did she make generational wealth off that? Right there, having to take the stand as SW number 1, she didn't, and she ain't never gonna get that money off that. That's why 50's so mad. That's why he's hot like this right now. That's why he's putting out this documentary. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
SW number 1 is ruthless, by the way. That's ruthless.
that's what she was, bro. And the thing, she had to go up there. She didn't want to put her name on. That's how bad she knew this would be. So she had to put herself as SW.
Why would you want that in the world where you're begging a man to be like, I will do it. I will do it. I will take 6 for you right now. Please just answer the phone. You're begging. It's not like she's begging to do it.
But you know why though? Because he's flying her around. It's a different. Hey, listen, it's people selling lifestyles, bro. That's what this is really about. You're selling a lifestyle to somebody. There's no. It's just her career's paid for. Everything around her is taken care of, and she's going on trips and doing. And he ain't even really messing with you. He's really letting her enjoy and being who she wants to be. That's the truth. I was
gonna say
that's how I look at it. That's really who you are. If you call somebody saying, let's have a Super Bowl, please, 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 all of a sudden you're the bad guy because she want to call you and had a Super Bowl. It just sounds crazy to me to even listen to something like that. You feel me? Like, how are you gonna call me and beg me for the Super Bowl? I'm just trying to get your attention. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, listen, a person says self-esteem. You know what I mean? So that's the esteem of yourself. That's what Cat Williams said. This is the esteem of yourself. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't make you do it. You chose to do it. That's a choice. We all make them every day. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I'm not saying like, like he did. It'd be different if he forced her to do it, or she forced him to do something. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't the case. You feel me? Like that's just how I see it. And that's what I think dude is hot about, man. Yeah. Listen, your mama, he probably got made fun of. His mama I think his mama was LGBTQ. So back in the day, probably in the hood, that was, he probably had to fight. Probably was some fighting going on. That was a quick joke in the hood a long time ago. You know what I mean? Not saying it's more like that now, but yeah. So he's probably, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like he's probably got to a point right now where he understands what's coming behind this. His kid's about to be his kid's more or less about to be a little boss. You know what I mean? He got all these different spirit companies, got all these things going on. He got the movies and everything else that he's doing. His kid's about to be a boss. You want to protect him. Why you think Drake didn't want his kid being seen as his mom, the mom? And you trying to clean that up for them, because that's who they'll be looked at. Oh, your mom was this. You feel me?
Did she do it? Did she not do it?
She did it, bro.
All right, that's who she is. It's all good.
Hey, I agree.
Man,
I agree,
man.
But it's a cold life to have to live. To listen to something like that, like you the one got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Out of all these people running around here who didn't, you know what I mean? There's some videos out there. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar like this. You know what I'm saying? Your hand got caught in that mud. It's horrible. I would not want to be that person. You never know. She's talking about. I mean, listen. She went and got a babysitter for your son. So she can go have a Super Bowl. You feel me? A Super Bowl. Listen, you love her. Listen, you was in love with her, cherishing her. This ain't just about women. I don't want y'all women to take this way. It could be a man too, but it's different. Y'all know.
No, he had a baby with her, bro. It's different. Like you can eat that if it's just you and a chick and you guys just was together, and then now she moved on to someone richer. You got a baby with her. Like he still got to deal with her.
Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you like that.
He still got to deal with her.
That's a cold line though. How many of y'all ever got called for a Super Bowl before? And y'all like, they'll say like anything more. It could be 2, 3, whatever it is to us, because that's Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy's got some other stuff going on. But I'm saying, have any of y'all ever gotten called for a Super Bowl kind of party?
Not gonna happen. Like females, maybe, yeah. But like, nah, I'm not like your homie. Even if the homies were like, you know, hey, we're all gonna have sex with this girl. I'm like, I gotta go first.
Listen, no, it's not. I'm talking about just in general. Like the party could have his form of the Super Bowl was his form of the Super Bowl. He could have had her with 6 broads and she would have did it. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying now. I'm talking about your form of it. It doesn't have to be what he just got himself into. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep it real. I've had a couple Super Bowls in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've had a Super Bowl.
Rams versus Panty Raiders.
They definitely didn't. I don't think they was calling it Super Bowls at the time. It was just, you know, a little different. I kind of like the fact that how he made his sound and stuff. You know what I mean? That's cool shit. You know what I mean? He got some little cool shit on there, but he about to have to go do this 2-3 years, whatever he got to go do behind him having the fun. Yeah, that's a horrible. I mean, you know, it's also other things too among those things. That's what it really was about. But you know what I mean? But you gotta go sit down for a couple years and think about what he did. That's I guess
lay down, man. You just gotta go lay down. That's it for a little while.
I'm curious, and this isn't taking a position on any of this, but
nice.
If it's all consenting adults, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like I know. Look,
don't we live in the world now to where you could do whatever the hell you want to do as long as you want to do it, right?
I remember being back in high school. I remember hearing about some stuff, and I was just like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? But how? Why am I going to, you know what I'm saying? Why am I getting in trouble? You know what I'm saying?
Over some stuff that everybody else wanted to do.
Everybody else wanted to do.
I've even seen cases like this. And this is gonna sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I knew people who got in trouble for, they would call them SST, right? You know, trafficking. You feel me? Yeah. And they accused them of this. You know what I mean? And I'm not like, oh yeah, I agree with all that. I agree. Whatever you want to do to get money, that's what you do to get money. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, or whatever else the case may be, that is what it is. But this dude got accused of that, and they gave him like 50 years, 67 years. The other cat got 70, 80 years. That's 70, 80 years forever, right? But the person he was doing it, he didn't force this person. This person was already doing this before they met him. This is what they was already doing. You feel what I'm saying? I could see if you were forcing somebody to do something that they didn't want to do. And I'm not even saying I agree with the whole act of this in general. I'm not going to put that out there, whether yes or no, whatever case may be. But you didn't even force this person. They was already, when you met them, they were currently engaging in these similar acts.
That's crazy.
But when things hit the fan, you were able to turn around and point the finger at them and be absolved of everything you did because you said they forced you to do it. How? It'd be different if your first time doing it was with them And I mean, then you be like, they forced me to do it. I could be like, man, that's probably believable. He might have done that. It might be true. But if you were engaged in these acts years prior to them, there's a track record of it. There's multiple people who could be like, yep, did it for me, did it for their stuff, did for years. I think that's a problem, bro. That's crazy to me to think about. That's like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't be something I would engage in the first place. That just sounds like that's a lot of time for nothing. You get $200, $150, $300 here and there. Maybe some of them get the high end, but they probably get like 5,000. Man, ain't no way. 50, 60 years, give me some birds. At that point in time, give me some birds. I'll figure it out from there. Hey, listen, I don't want nobody who can come tell on me. Birds can't tell. They can't tell themselves. We're just talking.
Listen, I used to work security at basically a sex club. Let's be honest. It's a swingers club or lifestyle club, but it's a sex club. Let's be honest, right? I work security at house parties that were involved in this type of shit. Like it gets crazy, the stuff that I saw, dude. So seeing him get in trouble for stuff like this, I'm just like, what? There has to be some crazy stuff that's going down, dude. Because I've seen like the craziest of the crazy.
What's the craziest stuff you've seen? I'm just curious because I never been on. I mean,
oil's minimal, bro. Like that's nothing compared to shit I've seen. Like I've seen tubs of Jello, lotion, freaking. You have all sorts of crap they put in there. You got whipped cream all over the bed. Then you got whipped cream full jacuzzis that it's not water.
The inflatable ones.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. Like I've seen just nuts stuff, dude. But I only worked, so I was security, so I got to I had to watch everything, to make sure it's good. So I literally had to watch this shit happen.
Have you ever had any incidents where it wasn't good, like where it was like problems broke out or fights broke out or anything like that? Like, hey, there was a couple shit down too hard, bro.
There was a couple of times that the husbands would get into it, but
did you have
the
women naked? Would you have to like?
Crazy,
I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but did you have to go in there and break them up? What else? You know what I'm talking about? Like this,
bro. I used to, man. I had two girls on my shoulders, man, carrying them out. They were butt ass naked. I put their ass in the street, dude. Like they was butt ass naked. I put them in the street. Said, y'all are going. That was it.
Hey, people get emotional about stuff like that. Though. Like, would y'all let y'all girl go into a place like that? Like, this is your wife.
I had a dude literally bring his girl. All right, he just asked her to marry him. Brought her on this trip. Asked her to marry him. Everything. He comes up in this limo. Comes up, tells us the story. I'm like, oh man, congrats, cool. I'm like, this is kind of weird, dude. You're bringing her here. Does she know what this is? And she just looks like dumbfounded when she walks in, because the first thing you see when you walk in is these young girls, messing with old dudes, sucking their dicks, whatever the case is. But it's just weird shit happening in this club, dude. Like I could go. It would take a whole episode to go through this shit, but we will one day. All right, we will one day. But legitimately, but I did sign an NDA. I can't tell you people, but I can tell you stories. Sure, yeah. But she goes into the back. Well, I'm showing her around. This dude, by the time I get done with the tour, this dude is in the back at the Austin Powers bed setup, and the thing just twirls. So the girls get to rotate on the bed while they're in doggy style or on their back, whatever. And he's literally just already going to town on this chick in the back. I've been gone 5 minutes, dude. He's already in the bed. So he's been there before, knows where he's at, ready to go, right? Yeah. She starts screaming, going off, crying, all this shit. Man, I had to put her in a limousine and just pay the limo driver like $100.
Why did he take her there for? He's like, he had a good girl. He's like, he ruined her. He ruined her whole entire.
He stayed for the rest of the night, dude. The rest of the night.
It wasn't his first time. He talked her into it, and she was with it. She was like, I can do it. It's fine. That's what you got. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I had to begin a relationship, but you got to have somebody who you could be like, listen, this is what I'm into. This is what I'm trying to do. What are you trying to do?
It's in Dallas, Doc.
Hey,
or there's one in San Juan, Houston.
He's stupid.
Dallas.
He's stupid for real. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you like this, bro. I'd have been in some place. I'm not gonna act like I was. I went to one place, and I think when I walked in there, I was with my partner, and they're like, "You guys know what this is, right?" And we didn't know. We thought it was just like, you know what I mean, something else going on. Like
lifestyle club, this real fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Real fly stuff.
But when you see them, they're walking in like maybe like one dude, two girls, but they dressed up though. They're dressed up nice. Everybody got,
nines,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, it's about to be cracking because I'm somewhere else.
That lifestyle, man, it's not cheap. The people that are in that lifestyle,
they're pulling up. They're pulling up.
They're legit booming in money.
You know what I mean? Like
you see Lambos, everything come up in here, man.
I'm out. I was out the country when I seen something like this before. It was crazy. I'm thinking it's something different. You know what I'm saying? I walk up here, I'm like, okay, this guy got 2 brothers.
That's
okay,
what's San Juan. San Juan,
you know what I mean? I thought it was about to be cracking. I get there like, yeah, you guys know what's going on here, right? And it was expensive to get into. It wasn't like it was cheap. It wasn't hella expensive, but it was it was some bread. They wasn't just like, here, come on in, $5 entry. Nah, you had to pay. You know what I'm saying? We was at the door though. We never got past up. You know, we saw people waiting in line, kind of looking at us. I'm looking at them like,
memberships.
Yeah,
there were memberships to these places. They would pay like thousands of dollars a year. I remember the damn rates to this day from that time. Hold on,
it was for like a year.
Pantyless Fridays. They get them for free on the females. $20 for single females, $60 for couples, and $120 for single males.
So it's like, yeah, that's a good thing to do that, because then you're keeping that riffraff away with that right there. Because some people are gonna be looky lures. You know what I mean? Nobody paying 100. See, is it a choice thing?
Strippers
like, hey,
free.
We're gonna choose to, you know what I mean?
But they always want tips. Remember that, folks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even joking with you. At this place, it was nuts, dude. Like, there's people that were there wanted to just they wanted to get down. That was it. No
So
transfer.
it's a choice. You got to like choose who you messing with. Everybody like, okay, me, you hook up. Okay, so you had to come in there. That's why they come in there.
Well, you had people that would like take
Meet
part
up.
of it out or whatever. They'd have the downstairs portion had like a bunch of couches and shit, the entire thing, and then they had poles randomly all over the place.
You know
and they
why
had
he
a
brought
dance
his
floor up
girl?
front.
He wanted a nice negotiating piece in case he found somebody who he really wanted.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm telling you, because if he really loved that girl, he wouldn't brought her there. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I talked her into it. She probably was like, she's like, where do you always go all night long? And he was trying to like, baby,
right? Where do you just? No, dude, they were in town. They were in town. He literally just looked it up and
listen. It's because he probably was doing this back. He was like, she was trying to please him. It's like, how can I get myself and please you the right way? She was trying to be a good woman. We gotta stop this blasphemy right here. She was trying to be a good woman.
He could have saw her on Tinder or on Bumble or whatever on Hinge and be like, all right, since you got jokes, I got jokes too. You know what I'm saying?
This is the wife. This is the dude who brought his fiance though.
Yeah,
he knew her. You know what I'm saying?
But still, he
saw her on Tinder. He saw her on Tinder,
somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or heard about her.
It seemed like a payback, right? Yeah.
That logic. I mean, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Be me.
What did she start getting
all
down?
in, dude. Oh, it was crazy.
That's why he did it first. Think about it. Go on the tour. I know where this bed's at. I'm gonna go knock down this and that. I'm gonna make sure she sees me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's seen.
That's a horrible life, bro. Then you're gonna marry her and have to deal with this for the rest of your life.
I doubt he married her. Did he marry her, LT? Do you know?
Oh, no, dude, I doubt it. I literally paid the guy $100 to take her to the airport.
Oh my god!
I went back home. He probably talked it out. They probably talked it out. They're probably fine now. You know what I mean? Things happen. It's part of life, man. Sometimes you got to learn to, you know what I mean, to live with things, forgive. Period. Especially if you're a woman. It seems that way a lot of times. Especially if you're a woman, you got to really learn to forgive. Men do too at times.
Some women are cool with that stuff. Some women really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just
it's true.
Women that are cool with it, give me a holler.
There's very few of those places in the United States I've ever heard. I've never seen, too much like that in the United States.
It's a huge community. Huge community. Like you would be very surprised.
No, I believe
in the United States too.
No, I believe it. I would never, you know what I'm saying? I never, No.
You never got the bar for too long, and then couple say, hey, can I buy you a drink? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you probably seen. I probably ran into weird situations, but didn't recognize it when I ran into it. You get what I'm saying?
You never seen the pineapples on the doors and stuff? No.
Yeah.
Oh, do they have different signals, man? They wear all white. They leave their keys on a certain part of the table. It's weird stuff. It's nuts.
No, that's a pretty cool. That's a little secret society, huh? They got like, you know what I mean, like chains and whips and everything else.
Yeah. Dude, they go on cruise. They rent out cruise ships together and go on cruises. Like
they got money. They the money people then.
Oh, dude, they're literally money. Like they're money bags.
Like they got so much money. This is the new entertainment. They don't care about.
I saw movie stars, athletes, everything you can imagine.
For sure.
Came in there.
Which I'm allegedly I might have. Never mind. I don't even want to say that.
You know pineapples. Put the pineapple on there. I mean, I listen. This is all new to me, man. I didn't. I had no ideas.
Young Thug said, "We're not new to this. We true to this."
Yeah.
The upside down pineapple was a real thing. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I was somewhere, man, just recently. I'm walking through this neighborhood, and like all the women, they're about to have they have block parties and stuff all the time. Like, yeah, we have a Super Bowl party. We do Halloween, they do a huge Halloween, all kinds of stuff like this, right? There's a bunch of probably women who are married, but they're all outside, drunk and having a good time. I'm peeping what's going on. I'm like, this ain't a good situation for me to be in because I already know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Most times when men or when women are married, they really have probably men too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just speaking from a man's perspective, but you know what I mean? They really be wanting to get out there and get loose. Like, especially a lot of married women. It's this weird thing. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But maybe it's just me who's seen this. I don't know about the rest of y'all. If y'all ever pay attention to that, like a lot of married women are. I ain't saying I'm messing with married women, but I'm saying I see it.
Man, a lot of married people are.
They do what they do. I mean, listen. From what I've heard, allegedly, after a certain time, some people, look to spice up their marriage. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Everything. Yeah. There's no problems. Not that they look to create problems, but they need something new to keep it, interesting. So that's what I heard allegedly that people do. I don't know, but
that's crazy.
Allegedly,
you know what I mean? Like,
allegedly.
Yeah. I wonder then when you're married, then do you deal with that forever? You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with shit like this. Is crazy, bro.
There's nothing to deal with. It's just like that's what they do. The new norm becomes. Yeah, it's
allegedly.
Cool. Oh, it's literally their lifestyle, man. Like they just live.
It's free society, open. You know what I'm saying?
Any of y'all want to be like? Would that be something that y'all be interested in? Like, seriously, would you be interested? I'm asking a question. I mean, it's a real thing.
Why are you asking us though, Wes? Would that be something you're interested in?
What was your opinion?
Hell no. Nah. Listen, when I'm with my wife, you don't say my wife. Hell no. Listen. You know what I mean? That not the woman I'm about to be like, yes, I'm gonna love you forever and all the good shit that come along with that. You feel me? Hell no.
Too for somebody else.
However, I'm not against other people feeling that way. If that's how they feel, that's what they do. I'm talking about me. You know what I mean? I gotta go lay in the bed with you, look at you. You know what I mean? Hell no.
Disgusted.
Yeah.
Why do you have to look him in his eyes like that?
What do you say? Unhand me. I'm like this unhand. Every time you touch me, get off me. Anyway, I'm not even gonna treat. It's not even gonna be the same anymore. It's done. It's over. You know what I mean? The whole. Some people may look at that as but definitely I wouldn't do it. What about the rest of us? Because I think some of us are being quiet right now who might just do it. I think we're looking at the guy right now. LT. I didn't want to put that out.
Wait, there. Okay, so what's the question?
LT having a wild one. What did you say?
What's the question? You talking about switching and shit?
Yeah, like would you take your wife to one of these type of establishments and be like, honey?
No, I wouldn't take my wife there. No.
I don't believe you, LT. For some reason,
not a wife.
Listen, LT was quiet. Listen, when we was all answering, if y'all noticed LT, he was quiet. He was like just looking to see what everybody else was gonna say.
I was listening to your response.
He kind of faded back into the background a little bit. No, LT. I think I'm not. Listen, the funny part about it is it's not a joke to hate it, but like this, that, and third. Because some people are good. Like some people have that type of frame. It's okay. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're into. It's not like, oh, you're doing this. So
I don't like to share, man. Plus, I don't think I could look at something like that. That'd be
look at Adam 22. That's his.
Exactly. That's not a role model.
He doesn't love that.
I'm not saying it is.
He don't love that woman.
I don't know. I don't know if he does. I don't know if he does.
The girl that I really love.
I can't call that. I can't say he doesn't love her. I think we all have our own versions of love. I can say something that I think is love, and the rest of y'all be like, oh, that ain't love. You can't tell. Who can tell anyone what love is? Love is not really defined.
Love is taking her and dipping her toes in Chick-fil-A sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I like the way you think, man. That's good shit right there.
But
look, and I'm like this at the same time. Look at there's somebody else who I was gonna say too, who do the same thing they do the same stuff with their wife. It's not like it's a negative thing. I don't think it's such a bad thing.
Would you do it, Wes?
No, that's different. My actions are never going to be anyone else's actions. It'd be like saying everything that I do, you have to do, and then only way that's right is if you're doing what I'm doing. That wouldn't be life, would it? That's not life, bro. So
some couples are into that, bro. They have poly couples now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some couples they're just really into that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? The last relationship I was in, I remember the girl. She was like, "Look, you can always bring a woman to the bedroom if you want." I was like, shit. She's like, we go to the bar, we meet a girl, it's cool. I'm like, all right, cool. But me being a sophisticated man, I didn't want to fall into that trap really quick. So I was like, yeah, but I want you to pick her at the bar. Like, I don't need to walk up to her. I want
that poly shit.
I think D-Mac might do it too.
Hey,
No,
D-Mac,
I can't have another dude in the room.
D-Mac, I had a broad tell me the same thing, right? And as soon as I was like, all right, what about this one? She's like, yeah, call her over here so I can whip her. You know what I'm saying? So I can beat on her. You know what I'm saying? It was a trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
and for me, it was like, look, I can't even be the second person in the day. Like, I'll be like, yo, you have sex with
how
somebody
do you know? How do
know,
you know, brother?
I asked.
No, hey, listen, I'm like somebody asking you. You might tell the truth, but bro, I'm like, who else have you been with? I'm like, yeah, 17, 15 other. I'm like, man, you know, at this point in time, man, we're too close. We're too close to the goal for me to throw this through a loop, and I got to start talking about a bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead.
No, I'm at the goal. It's like, look,
hear.
Look,
this is what you want to hear.
I might want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, how many guys have you been with today? And she'd be like, 0. Why would you ask me? I'm like, cool, we good. You know what I'm saying? But if she had sex that day, I want to be the second person on the day, bro.
Believe her, brother. You believe when she tells you that. Listen, if you're doing this, I'm not even. Listen, this is me personally. That's not to say nothing about nobody else. I want to hear the other. I want to hear the other answers to this question first before I
I'm just saying.
I bet you $1,000 right now.
Never that.
You think it's listen, bro? I know for a fact. I've heard. I'm like, what? That was true.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I love when it's all dudes on here. We do these type of conversations. It's hilarious.
Her boyfriend dropped them off.
You feel me? Exactly. Hey, it's a wild world we live in, man. I don't think we really understand what like women are much better at this than we are. They just are. They're good.
Don't trip.
You know what I mean? He said he's not asking nothing. He's not asking her because he knows she's gonna lie, bro. What would you say, dude? Like, if she was right there, she was about to blow you out everything, and she was like, "How many other girls have you been with today?" What you gonna tell her, D-Mac?
0.
Like 0.
Exactly. You gotta get your socks pulled off. You really. So at the end of the day, we gotta quit acting like these girls are pure. This is like the movies you used to watch as kids when woman was a damsel in distress. No, they got Tinder and everything like we do.
Certain situations. Hey, you're right. Sometimes you might not be the first one there, but certain situations I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like
she ain't gonna take.
I'm not going in this house.
I'm not going in the house
with 5 homies, and this girl's like, I want to sleep with all of you, and I'm like, well, if I can't go first, I don't want to do it.
I'm not even going right now in my life. I'm not going in the house with the 5 homies doing none of that right now in my life. When I was a kid, you know what I mean?
I can't have.
Bro, we've had girls come through the barracks like that, man. Come on, we've had girls come through the barracks. We call them barracks bunnies, right? So they come through and go from door to door to door, dude. There was some that were literally like that, or you have some that would just come. We'd meet in one room, bang her out, and
we used to call them hood rats. That's what we call them, hood rats. That was what we called them. You know what I mean? That that's what it was. There was things like that really happened in real life. This is a real life thing. And people were like, oh, you guys know, man, this is what it was. There's no change in their mind. There was no change in their mind at that point in time.
I think you guys are missing the big picture. For the servicemen hard at work protecting our country, these women recognize your sacrifice and came through to help them with their problems. That is dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that is
these are much needed women, okay, and I love them so much for what they provided for me personally.
Jesus. Hey, for an example like this,
it was great.
Like,
nobody's marrying these women.
Say I'm some chicks, so I'm some woman's side dude, right? I'm her side dude, and like we're about to hook up or whatever. We have a different relationship than I'll have, you know what I'm saying, with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because she's on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm keeping her secret. So our relationship and situation is more honest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be like, hey. You know what I'm saying? She's over here. I'm like, what you fucking do today? She'd be like, oh, if she says, yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I still might, strap it up, you know what I'm saying, still smash. But if she didn't, me and her got different things we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did today mean anything than last night, brother? Let me ask you that question. Last night's a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Last night's like a couple hours ago sometimes. Maybe that don't mean nothing. I'm still
I'm not
gonna hit her up at 9 o'clock in the morning like, yo, was he banging it out last night? You know what I'm saying?
She's not.
I know he had you in there screaming.
She's not she's not getting nothing that I'm giving to a woman who like is mine. You some other niggas. I know is what's going. He's floating off in you every other.
My situations are more.
Yeah, I like how Doc said it. If you're a side dude, you really don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, I'm the guy. Like I say, I'm the guy you
definitely
fuck
not
with,
getting any of the
until you find someone you really like. Right. And so we have a different situation then. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more honest and in depth. I have different situations. So I'm just saying.
You want to smile.
I believe it. I'm not.
No, it's more intimate, bro. It's more
there it is.
It's a different situation.
Sucking on toes and stuff, pretty much what you're saying.
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm asking. I'm not talking
just
just you said intimate. You said intimate,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
Intimate.
that's
How can you be intimate and be the side dude?
Lies and deceit, D-Mac.
You
Lies
feel
and
me?
deceit.
This isn't to say you're wrong for not being intimate and being the side. I'm asking.
because our conversations are more realer. I'm like, okay, so you went on a date with this dude, right? She'd be like, yeah. I'm like, well, how was he? She's like, oh, this, and that. You know, she's telling me about the guy she's going on the date with. I'm knowing about what she's doing at work. I'm the guy I'm the filler. I'm like, yeah, I'm just here to keep you laughing and give you good dick until you find someone you really like. And then, yeah, I help send you off.
And listen, and this is what he said is the truth, because how you meet him is how you lose him most times. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I mean, that's just facts. But, you know, so if you're knocking her down the side and all of a sudden she you know, she ain't honest to you. She honest to you until she doesn't, until it's basically
time for her to split.
Or it's inconvenient for her to be honest to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Man,
like
women are more like us than we really give them credit for. Let's be honest.
Man,
they
got a way.
I'll be here
with it. All
right. I'll be here. So
I'll be here. That sounds crazy.
Hey, it's all like
I'll be here.
If it falls through, don't worry. I'll be here. Like, just come find me.
Oh man,
me up.
You gonna mess with her if she leave her dude, if her dude leave her, you gonna keep her?
Is it gonna last? Do they stay together for a couple months? Do they stay together for a couple years? You know what I'm saying?
So no, what I'm saying is, are you taking her in as your girl? Okay,
no, she's not my girl. She's not my girl. I'm telling you.
No. What I'm saying, is, so you said I'm gonna be here. Just come find me, right? So then she say, I'm leaving my dude, right? I'm done. I'm gonna come be with you.
Yeah.
You gonna take her?
No, you can't come live with me.
Not live with you, but just like to be with you. Like she might even have her own crib, whatever.
Situation.
Like, I want to be your girl.
There's a lot of variables.
She's saying.
That's a lot. There's a lot of variables. Like a lot of variables.
I mean,
did I know her? Did I know her before she got with the dude?
Like this.
Because that makes a difference, don't it? That's you guys might have a whole longer history. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't no way, baby.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I know what time it is with her. Hey, you got to know what time. You got to know what time it. Yeah, go ahead.
Allegedly, I may have seen the situation play out before.
Ain't no way that I'm looking at her like she's girlfriend material, and you just had a whole dude, and you was letting me knock it down, and everything else was going on.
Up in bed. Baby, I love you. I'll be home soon.
I'm saying, what if you
then goggling and smiling? You know what I'm saying? There's no way. I'm looking at.
What if you hooked up with her back in your 20s or even your teens, right? You guys dated for a minute, you had something, whatever would happen, right? You move on to a different relationship, she's moving on to one, right? And then somehow down the road that ends, you guys get back together, hook up or whatever, and then you go off into your own relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, life isn't just like linear.
Hold on. But you just made a whole different point than what we made.
How am I delusional? It's the same thing.
Hey, listen. No, what you said was that y'all was together young, broke up, went off in relationships.
This just sounds like power.
Then broke up, and then y'all got back together. Then you get what I'm saying? Like, you just said like.
No, and then you can break up again, like
was her side dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
okay, so check it out. Okay, let's get to that then, right? You guys together, you split up again, you go off to your own thing. She ends up getting married or whatever, right? She married to some horrible dude or some shit or whatever. They've been married for 5-6 years. You just happen to run into her. Now she remembers that old thing and you do too. You know what I'm saying? There's like variables in that.
But was she still with the person that she was with when you met her?
What do you mean? Like the third time or the second?
I don't know. 17th time. Was she ever with the, you know what I'm saying? The last time when it all happened, was she with somebody when you you know what I mean, or allegedly when you feel me?
Yeah.
If they were, you can't trust them, bro. Because I mean, y'all might have been doing whatever back then. It was, I feel it, but you can't trust that, bro. Because you are, I mean, it'd be like her meeting you when you got a chick. What you think you're gonna do when you get with her? If she letting you do this at this point in time, you guys,
I mean, it's different variables, I guess. I mean, it could happen like you guys have history, and then you move on. And what if you guys reconnect, but now you're stuck in this situation with someone else? You know what I'm saying? Or like the one person is like
in a situation with someone else. Like, that's
so you're talking about you coming in as the side dude, right?
They are
you're talking about you coming in as the side.
Yeah.
You think you're the only side?
No, with history though.
It don't matter history, no history. You think you're the only one?
No. Oh, I don't know. I don't really ask that many questions. Depends.
But it's rationalizing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. If y'all let her rationalize why, you know what I'm saying? Why she's doing? Oh yeah, well we have history, and I don't really like this person. Why you with him then? What you think she's gonna be saying about you when she find the next dude who she want to do what she's doing to you with?
Yeah. I said, like I said,
and I really don't like being around him.
This is horrible. and they got a kid.
Trying to catch them all.
Now the kid be crazy.
But do you hear what I'm saying though?
Anyway, it's a hypothetical woman.
It's what we talking. Of course, we're talking about hypothetical woman. But we're saying that this hypothetical, it could be a man, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like this hypothetical person right here is that this is already who they are. Once you if you let me walk into a situation and I'm already in a situation, you let me walk in and we're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna work it out. This is what it is now. I might go find somebody brand new, and we're gonna turn
your friends.
Damn, she cuter than you.
All I'm saying is, for real though, like you know, what I'm
trick on her.
But like this is. What you say again? What you say? You're stupid, bro. But I'm being real though. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, most times how you walk into a situation is how the situation. It's gonna stay that way. It's not gonna change.
Of course. How you meet them is how you're gonna leave them. I mean, that's the ultimate thing you should keep in your mind when you meet somebody anyway. I'm just saying, say if you got history or something like that.
Yeah, if you got history, that means listen, they still you got to remember, man, life is a motherfucker. Life is lived. So during the time that y'all wasn't together, she's got history. You know what I mean? There's some other stuff going on. It ain't just you, brother. She this is who she is as a person at this point.
Man, if you want to smash, just keep her in history. That's
I'm just saying you might not know the level of, like I'm saying, the level of history.
She got history with several other cats too. Bro.
History might be different. You know what I'm saying? Like ours might be different.
I believe. Listen, okay. If you want to get Cinderella's story or what I'm saying, we want to call it the male version of it, or the male version. It is
sometimes.
I believe you, but history is a mug, man. Listen, people do. Let me ask you this question. I'm sure you got history with plenty of several. I know you do with a lot of them, but the ones you actually even kind of stick out to you, you got several of them, don't you? Over this ride you call life, right?
You don't have to answer that.
I'm not what I'm
allegedly,
saying.
Allegedly.
I know what I'm saying is it's not. I'm not saying that they're together now or they're talking now or nothing. But you have history with several different women because your life has been lived. You've had a year here, but you'll never forget. Like, oh man, she ever came back. It ain't just that one person. It's several.
No,
of course. So that's what I'm saying to you.
It's not the movies. I've lived a very adventurous and
I'm so glad you said that.
I've lived a very adventurous and what's the shit? Public life. Not public life, but I've been outgoing. Yeah. So I like to talk to people.
Say hoe is life. Hoe is life. Say it.
Hoe is life.
Hey, D-Man, think about this though. If you have several,
Doc, there's nothing wrong with love. I do. I'm not gonna lie. You guys be giving me shit, right?
What say?
Go ahead, Kilo.
I said if D-Mac has multiple, allegedly. The bride probably has 3-4 times that amount.
And it's crazy. You got to think about that. That's just a real thing. Women have more options than we do. This is not to say nothing. It's just a fact, man. Imagine, okay, what we get, we really have to go out and mine sometimes to find what we're looking for. Or sometimes they come to us too. You get somebody, they flying through, they'll fly through too. Some of them you like, sometimes you don't. Women get this all day long.
Yeah.
All the time.
But not all guys are dateable.
It doesn't matter. It's just the sheer volume. Take on 30
Some of these dudes ain't
a day. 5. It doesn't matter. 10, if you think out of 10 of them, how many you think ain't shit? 8. Say 8 of them ain't. That means you got 20% chance. Every day there's 10. You know what I mean? There's means 2 dudes a day. 2 times 365.
There's more women.
You know what I'm saying?
There's more women than men. You have to really think about this like this, right? Say about 60% of the population is ugly, right? That's a high number of ugly people, right? 60% of the population's ugly. 30% is good looking. You're fine. You can still pull something, right? You know what I'm saying? You got that 10% that everyone hot or whatever, right? Think about it. Out of all the women, they're not gonna really fuck with an ugly dude, right?
Yeah, they will, brother. They will. Does the ugly dude got money? Does he? You know what I'm saying? Like money changes everything. You gotta take money and put money on top of looks. Money on top of looks is like this. Money on top of looks. That's looks don't matter as much as money.
What if he don't have money? What if he works at Walmart?
Okay, cool. Would he give her all the money he got? Will he give her all the money he got? I didn't say he's gonna have a bad one, but he's gonna have something. You feel me? He will, whoever the person is, if they're willing to do more than the person. Some people with money won't give you nothing. Some people with a little bit, who got a little bit, will give you everything. He can find him one just good enough for him.
I'm saying there's more women in America than there are men, and there's not a lot of good looking men. You know what I'm saying?
If you're putting good looking in there, we gotta stop putting good look because it doesn't matter. How many girls you seen? Good looking girls. I've seen so many cool looking bronze with you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real.
Gotta do LTs.
Oh shit.
You feel me? I'm saying, how many of y'all have seen good looking girls with ugly
28 to
dudes?
47.
They got money.
Be real.
They got money, guaranteed.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Or they
28
they
to 47.
They tricking hard. They tricking hard.
You-
You know,
28 is a
feel
low
me?
number. I usually stop at 30. I go about
And
30.
I've seen some of them who may not even been
47,
like
48.
in a situation where it didn't even matter what they look like. They just was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they just did stuff. They went out and did stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
right. I got good exercise. Good exercise. Find the prettiest girl you know.
Fuck LT.
And-
What the hell?
And look at her Tinder. Ask her to see her Tinder profile and go through art. Just chill with her for the day and watch how many matches and watch how many messages she gets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, this shit goes crazy.
Your
Bro.
whole
It goes crazy.
perspective. I've seen like 1,500 matches one time. You know what I'm saying? Just from I'm like
1,500,
I
bro.
don't discriminate.
1,500.
A dude to be
I
happy
don't
if he gets
discriminate.
30, 40. A dude to
Man,
be happy if he gets 30 or
Definitely
40
blue
likes.
females.
Like, imagine how many girls get. Imagine how many times dudes do whatever is right or left. I don't know. Imagine how many times they be like dudes don't care. We're just like this. The women actually are reading and looking. Oh, what do I? You know what I mean? They have options. It's different. Dudes do too. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, I always tell a woman like this, man. It's more of a woman's responsibility to not give up what she has than it is for a man's responsibility not to take it. Not saying take it as in actually physically take it from her. You know what I'm saying? Because men are pretty much going to do whatever their available choices are. I mean, more or less. Not me, but I'm saying most.
Yeah.
It is.
I want
what
to
it
answer
is.
Doc's question really quick. Doc, I want the 64 color crayon box, all kind of colors. This ain't cheddar. This peach.
28 to 47.
But I'm like, at the end of the day, though, that's how I look at it. I'm like, it's more for a woman to say no.
28 to 47.
And body style in between C.
And 28 is a low
and
number.
C
I like
and E.
yeah.
C and E that we chose
like
on the
I
I
chart.
think y'all
C and
going
E.
like 25. Y'all better cut this out, man. Y'all go 25. I think we'll go.
Oh, if it was
25
mine,
around
it's
here.
going.
I don't want
If
to
it
know
was
if
mine,
it's something.
it's going
That's too
25.
big.
Mine,
That's
I'm
too
going
big of an
22.
age gap for me. You know what I'm saying? Sizes.
25 is good. She fully developed.
25 is a mug. That's like,
I don't know what
yeah,
size.
you're hella young though. At 25, I'm like,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
hold
whatever.
on.
I ain't saying young like
You over here
age.
being
I'm saying
quiet.
mental.
Everything in that picture that we posted here, I'm gonna post it again. Everything that we posted in that picture last month or last week.
Put the first one on there, man. Don't put the last one on there.
Yeah.
Put the first one on
Nah,
there,
that's
man.
the first one.
Had-
Yeah, the
had to
first
have
one. I got you.
McGill- I'm just messing with you, bro. Don't put you ain't gotta put that if you don't want to, bro. Talking junk. You know what I mean? But the first one had a real big girl on there. I'm not saying that's what you like or nothing like that. Is what you into. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not even saying that. I'm not. I'm just saying that one had a really, really big girl. The second one didn't have. The second one's big girl wasn't really a big girl to me. You know what I
Big
mean?
girl
She
be
was
cool
just
as
she
hell.
was just thick. The first one had a true big girl on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nothing wrong with big girls either, though. It's not. You feel me?
They'll make sure you always fair. I promise you that. Nicest people you ever met in your life sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's what sometimes I like
Those
thick girls
people.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
This is crazy. Listen to us generalizing this shit right here. But keep
I'm
make
just
sure
saying,
you
either-
fed. Nicest people
like
you
larger-
ever for your
larger
life.
women, bro, they
true.
have better personalities. I'm just saying.
Dude, dope
They have
dope
better
as hell.
personality. They
Yeah,
they're
hey,
dope or they're
we-
fucking assholes. That's for everybody though. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
all know that's
and
just
they're
a fact too. Though. That's crazy. But cold
Yeah.
part about it is all of us know like bigger. I know some beautiful bigger women. I know some a lot of them. I ain't gonna say some. Like it's just
and I'm
beautiful
with it.
ones, pretty as hell. You know what I'm saying? Look at them like, damn, you pretty as hell. You smell good. You know what I mean? Like you do everything it requires that you like wish the girl that you was really attracted to did. She do all that. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? It's crazy because sometimes I'm what is it called? Like shallow Hal. You know what I mean? It's horrible. You feel me?
Got herself a good corporate job, taking care of her son.
I don't
You
feel
know what
bad
I'm saying?
about it because they do the same shit.
Buy him
I
some
ain't
new
worried about that.
shoes.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, you know what I mean? You gorgeous. Look at you. You know what I mean? All your stuff is done perfectly
Responsibilities,
manicured.
apartment, everything.
Jesus, you feel me? Come over there. This food cooking is already done. It's got pie or something else. Like, man, you got cake for the end of the night. You be like,
So
damn.
high kilo, you want a Red Bull? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't even want you to go get the surgery. I don't want you to go get the gastro surgery because I don't like when girls do. I don't like people do that. It make them look crazy. They look nuts when they go get gastro surgery. You ever seen that before? Like a woman that you know or somebody go get the gastro surgery. You feel me?
Yeah, so yeah, I've known a girl that had it and it didn't work. So she went
So you
back.
say-
You guys can't hear that music.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna put this on pause.
Yeah, he said he likes Tasmanian. Yeah. I like them all, bro. I like them all shapes and sizes. all shapes and sizes. Actually, I like this. A through E right here is fine. A through
A
E.
through E. Man, A's gonna hurt.
Yes.
Listen, no comment. Never mind.
A through E. I'm fine with it. Let's mix
Man,
it up.
listen,
It can't be
Doc,
all E.
you can
be all
basically
A.
get whatever you want and just put 20 people in there. All right.
Doc said, "Which was D-Mac?"
Hey, I was legit about to do. Hey, I think I can't remember what happened. Something happened and I couldn't go no way, but I was about to go do speed dating in Gig Harbor. Like this lady was like, "Hey, I just wanted to try it out because I can talk hella quick." So yeah, I was about to do that shit. That was gonna be fun. I think I would have won too. I just got to try to mac. The thing about speed dating, right? Like there's like 24 women or something like that, and you got to try to like low key like mac all of them down at once. If it works, you know what I'm saying? Some might not be suitable. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. I've never tried it. You know what I'm saying? But
What do you say?
I want
you talking about speed dating?
Speed dating.
Yeah, that'd be a wild one right there. I saw that on the wasn't that on 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I think so. They had it on that. They had it on The Accountant too.
Yeah.
They did it on that.
Yeah,
I was telling them I got invited to do one, but I couldn't. Something happened the day I couldn't go. But yeah, it was awesome. I love it. I think I'd be up for the challenge. I think I can pull. Yeah.
You think you would like the speed date?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Because you think about it, you get to talk to
He's
someone
a people person though.
Yeah, but people. Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
Take them down. This looks horrible. If you just look at us just objectifying these women, like look at this right here. This is objective. Imagine how this makes a person feel. They look at somebody like this on here. I do that sometimes to myself. I have to sometimes look back and objectively feel like how am I making? When I was young, I didn't care. I didn't care. I'm a little older now. I'm like, man, how would I feel if a woman scrolled past here? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's right. Like, look at them objectifying women. We're gonna talk about objectifying you, but we may not show the pictures of it.
Me. Right there. They judge us 3, 4, 5, 6 times as far. I ain't giving them no breaks.
I agree, bro.
No breaks anymore. I filters off LT.
He said all gas, no breaks.
Filter anymore.
All gas.
And be like, he's too skinny. I don't like the bald head. His beard's ugly. You know what I'm saying? He's too much. He looks hairy.
Man, trust me. I remember one time I was at this. It wasn't really a pool party. It was like it was basically like it was some wild shit. But anyway, and then they were like, "Oh, I don't like guys with hair on their body." I'm like, "Bitch, I got hair on my body. It is what it is." You know what I mean? I'm not gonna shave no hair off my body to make you happy. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with myself. You feel me? But that was just a person trying to see what I was gonna say about it. I'm like, I'm probably the only nigga here with hair on my body. But you must tell me you don't like me. I'm okay with that shit. I know your friend do. But at the end of the day, though, women do that a lot, though. It happens all the time. I think men do it a lot, too. I'm real quick to do it. Women tell me sometimes when I look at women, I look them up and down. And I do. And I probably don't do it like you know what I mean? Like,
I got a fresh topic for you, right? This article just popped up on my phone. It says the barbershop is in crisis as shops have lost $412 million from vacant chairs after jacking up prices to $100 for a fade. And it says barbershops and salons reportedly lost hundreds of millions in 2025 as prices climbed in chair states.
Yeah,
with some cuts pushing $70 to $100, clients started stretching visits or grabbing clippers at home. Studies show loyalty, not luxury prices, is where real money lives.
Listen, go see how much a fade is in Los Angeles.
How much is $100?
More than that. One time, I paid like
$100. Get $8, man. When I was a kid, I'm probably aging myself. Like $8. You walk into the house, the cat be in his kitchen, everybody getting their hair cut before school. That's what you know what I mean? This was back when I lived we lived in Ohio. So many people who cut hair, that was a hustle. You know what I mean? Just to cut hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just crazy. I remember my brother used to cut hair for a living back in I would say early 90s, whatever. He used to bring home like 100 and something a day. And back then, 100 and something a day, 150, 200, whatever it is, maybe, whatever he was bringing. My oldest brother used to cut hair, man. He's killing them with that. That's cash money in your pocket, just killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be. But that was a real hustle. People are tripping now. I'm going to pay you $100 to cut my hair.
I'm gonna see if I went into the place. My previous
I went into the place over by
this is a salon
behind the 76. You know what I'm saying, on Rydell. And I went in there. I was like, I'm trying to get a cut before I hit the Columbia. Dude sitting on there. The place is empty, right? Homeboy sitting on the floor doing whatever on his phone, texting hella frantically. I'm like, hey man, can I get a cut? He's like, they start at $50. I said they started what?
$50.
$50. I was like, nah, man. I could have haggled with him like, yo, man, let me just get this for 30 at max. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not even haggling. I'm leaving once you tell me $50, but I can't trust you no more. It's like going to a food place and trying to talk them down on how much they're gonna give, you know what I'm saying, on their food, or argue. If me and you go through a line somewhere at the food place and you arguing with them about what they gonna put on your order, what they gonna do, I don't want the food no more. I'm done. Nope, I'm good.
No, I had homeboy cut me up. He on the west side, bro. $30. $30. I was like, cool.
I mean, and that's like maybe legitimate, but they're acting like they like a salon, bro. You ain't no salon. This ain't, you ain't putting, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't spending 8 hours on my head. You tripping, bro. You know
when I first got to LA, I sat in a chair. I got a cut. It was a cool little cut too, you know what I'm saying? And the ticket was 110 plus tip. You know what I'm saying?
They was playing game. Plus,
yeah, mine was 85 in LA. It was 85. Yeah, so I believe that. 100%.
It's not.
Yeah.
LT, your hair is different than ours, though, brother. You know what I'm saying? LT got different hair than us. You got the kind of hair they got to go through with scissors and cut your hair. But like this stuff, probably how. Like,
their haircuts are cheaper, bro. Dead ass. Theirs are
listen,
cheaper.
I'm talking shit. But
like,
did they use clippers on your head, LT, or did they use like scissors?
Clippers.
Do they really?
How much does your haircut cost?
Because you're do the fade and stuff.
How much your haircut costs?
And up here, maybe. Huh?
Because you got longer hair. That's what I was asking.
Up here, I do, yeah. Up here, how much does it cost?
Yeah.
50 or 45, 50.
Damn.
How often do you get your hair cut? You would think.
I try to do it once a month. I used to do it once every week or once every 2 weeks.
Most black people, not to say it like that, not to bring it, they have to cut, because it's going to grow back, because most of them are getting some kind of fade or something.
Well, if you want the fade to look good, you got to get it every other week.
That's why I don't get fades.
But
I don't get fades.
Like every other week is even bad for a person. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just gonna grow. I mean, I cut my hair on my face. You know what I'm saying? That's just growing back. And I couldn't cut my hair last night. My shit's already starting to stubble up, and it's like
stubbles
crazy.
Come on,
yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I could only imagine. It's easier. I just cut my own hair. I'm definitely not paying nobody because I ain't gotta do nothing. I gotta do nothing for what? Keep it real. 1,000, bro. Like for what? I've been doing this shit since I was like, no, it's not. I don't care. I'm not taking that shit personal. I'm just good with this, bro.
How long it take you? How long it take you?
It don't take. I'm basically using clippers. No, I don't. No, I use clippers, facial clippers that I would use for just
the TN is out like
electric ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that shit for years since I was younger. But I mean, shit, that's to me. Why would I go pay $100 let my motherfucker cut my hair bald, bro? For what? You know what I mean? That's too easy for me. I know I mess up on my facial hair because I'm not like good. I'm not like really a barber type. So I know every now and then I'm like, fuck up. But other than that, bro, ain't no way. I just don't even like barber shops, bro. I don't
shave the sides all around here.
I still like how like too many people like all concentrated in one area,
talking and all kind of stuff is going on. Yeah, I'm
every barbershop I've ever been at, it's cold as hell. Just cold.
Yeah, the barbershop's supposed to be like a community thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be in there, like you in there with a bunch of dudes and stuff. You got shooting shits. You got the game on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a place you go sit there and relax away. Like,
hey, listen, my cousin said, I remember this is my cousin Slicker right here. You know what I'm saying? It's my cousin Slick. He was like, hey, I remember I used to cut hair for $3 a cut, and shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? $3, bro. $3. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he said, had the hood on lock. I'd rather hit motherfuckers for $25 a cut and cut hair all day, like selling, like selling crack. You know what I'm saying? Basically, motherfuckers like it was getting money. I'm trying to tell you, cutting hair was really like the coldest hustle. Like when you live in a community where we live at, there's not a lot of us like that. I'm trying to tell you, they have barbershops, but you could go to somebody's house all day and there was gonna be people sitting around waiting to get their hair cut. Like in the kitchen, dude, there's a chair, get in the chair, get your hair cut. There's little kids, all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? That's just what they were doing. So now it's just crazy to listen to somebody talk about $100 and something for a haircut. Imagine if you got kids and you got 2-3 kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they probably give some type of deals maybe, but
and the people I go to, like I'm saying, like they look, I call everywhere else, I'm calling $50. You know, the people I'm going to, bro, they're affordable. So, they got people coming in and out making dough. You know what I'm saying? Because think about I'd undercut everybody too. I'm like, yo, $25, I got you.
How long did it take you to get your hair cut?
How long did it take him? Like maybe 30 minutes, maybe less.
So I just charge you. I
pretty much. Yeah, I cut my stuff down to a 2, and I just have them line it up. I don't want no fade because if I get a fade, I got to come back. You know what I'm saying? Or my hair's gonna grow funky. You know what I'm saying? So I just get it straight, and then like it's growing back now, which is cool. And I'll probably keep it at a 3, maybe. Like I got to see what it thickens up.
I like.
And a wimp.
I got my stuff cut today. I sat in the chair. I said, "Give me the Dominican cut." Motherfucker came. He found my spray paint. He said, "I got you." He said,
Raise your shit down a little bit.
Yeah, look at that shit straight, man.
They look clean. They look
You know
clean
what I'm
though.
saying? You got you with, you know what I'm saying?
If I went like this and rubbed my hand be all black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd rather have
Jaylen Brown.
I'd rather have a beard too.
Jaylen
Like
Brown.
I'd rather have a beard, bro. I don't like the shave period, right? So I just shave around it. Like I was saying, I shave around all this.
I know that to shave too, Poppy. No.
Yeah, hey, once they line you up, you pretty much can keep the line of where they at. If you stay on it good enough, you can pretty much keep where you at. You know what I mean? If
LT, how you like your
notice
beard?
we have a lot of facial hair now.
Yeah,
on this stream.
It's cold outside, yo.
Yeah, I mean, definitely,
like
definitely, man. What else? What else we got, y'all? What else we got?
Let's see.
I want to say that
Give us something spicy, man. Give us something spicy, man.
Somebody gave us a compliment a couple days ago. They said that, dang, everybody on the show has a nice beard.
Let's go.
That was nice.
You remember the one time the person
man.
said you could see the what did he say, the different
the different stages at the time, like, because I just started. It was hilarious, dude. I was like, damn, that's all right.
But it's true though. We got gray and gray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got hella gray, bro. You can't see that. Look at that. Right there.
I was getting grays when I was like 26, bro. Like 25, 26 years old. I started getting grays in my head.
I got them in my 30s, bro. And I was like, yo, what is this? I thought I got gray when I was 50. And all the guys laugh. Oh, no, it starts early. But it's like, if they say it's from stress. That's somewhere I read, but I don't know if it's true.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, it's from stress. And once you get all the stress out of your life, like you're your hair will turn back to the regular color. Is what they
ain't
say.
Never gonna happen, bro. That's a lie. Yeah. It ain't never gonna happen. It ain't ever coming back, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, but I don't really feel like I don't really care. Because if that's how I cared, I would go and, you know what I mean, get some, you know, put some of that, you know, Beijing in there. I would go do that, but I don't even care. But I'm like, man, nah, we're gonna keep this. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. This is what we doing right now. We good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
like my little silver streak. I like that. I like it. You know, on mine, like I got the gray coming in right here. You know what I'm saying? Like the sophisticated brother. Then I got the one good stripe right there.
That's what it starts at. I had a couple of them that had it starts. Then it's gonna just take over.
I saw one of my I saw one of my pubes the other day, and I was like, damn, I can't even pull it.
Wow. I don't think is that supposed to.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even pull it, bro. I'm just like, I just have to leave it alone, zip up, and be like, all right, you know, it's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah, wow. It's just one though. I ain't looked recently, but
hey, how do you think women feel when they start getting gray hairs, man? You know what I mean? Like that's a cold. How do y'all feel about women with gray hair?
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
They're more fun than ones without it.
Yeah, they sure are.
Look, you get your woman with gray hair. She's probably experienced. Let's go.
I'm not saying I would not mess up. I mean,
good care of you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just all depends on what kind of personality she got too at the same time. Like, how is your personality? How was your personality?
I'm not against it. School together, bro. We went to school together. As soon as she turned 18, all her hair turned gray.
I never clicked her heels 3 times.
Yeah,
just all of it changed color. So
she clicked her heel 3 times and stood in front of the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn.
It's full, huh? Hey, I'm like this. To me personally, I'm gonna have to look at like it depends on what kind of gray hair woman you are. If you're the type of gray hair woman who want to like be around your grandkids all day long and hang around with them 24/7.
Grandkids though, like
you think if they got gray hair, they got grandchildren, more than likely, bro. That's a more than likely type of thing. If a woman's in her 40s something, she's probably got grandchildren.
Yeah, probably.
It's a good chance of it. You know what I mean? It's a very high probability. We used to look at that like it was old, but we didn't realize our grandparents was 40-something years old, probably maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe 50. You know, most times.
Man, show me the matching carpet, man. Let's go.
She can't. You want carpet on you? You like carpet on yours?
It's not really. I mean, a landing strip's cool. I'm cool with a landing strip. I'm like,
sometimes you got to fight through the jungle to get some gold.
No, I don't want a jungle now.
You know that stuff retains like smells and all kind of stuff. Like
that's why you got to put beard oil in and all that shit. You know, they got to do the same stuff. I feel like.
Matter of fact, sit right here. Let me go grab a shaving cream.
Feel me? I mean, I remember one time.
I'll do it. Don't worry, I got you.
Hey, would you do that for a woman? I've done that before. Will you do that for a woman? Yeah.
Was it Nick like that was a lot? Was it a lot of it?
Not like a lot. It's like, hair was probably like, that long or whatever, but she was like,
long, bro.
I think it was struggling to find the pole.
Long, bro. That's a lot. That's matted. That's not saying that's a lot of hair, bro. I would keep like that long. That means that's thick. That's like a little, you know what I'm saying?
It probably is. I mean, it wasn't like a carpet. You know what I'm saying? It was just
probably braided shit like this.
Some cornrows. I got to shave or whatever. Whoop. I'm like, all right, cool.
Her shit got a Dallas tail. Her shit got a Dallas tail on the back of her shit like a Dallas. You know what I mean? Hey, I know LT know what I'm talking about. Remember in Dallas LT how cats had the little tails in the back of their head all the time. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Real deal. You know what I mean? Cats in Dallas do. Hey, it's like with me, man. I messed with this one girl, man. She's had a lot of hair, bro. I was like, this is crazy. I just couldn't even. You know what I'm saying? It just
I've told the girl
cool.
no before. I've literally just had to. I can't.
Because
it's been.
There's just no way
that.
it retains smells, bro.
To it, something like
it
that.
did, and I can't deal with that. Like if there's a stench coming from that's not, you know.
And it wasn't even a bad smell. It was just like
I'm not coming in.
LT. It probably wasn't even. Sometimes I don't know about the one but it may not even been a bad smell. It's just a smell of like unused. I mean, you can't wash everything out of hair. It just doesn't work that way. You can wash it every single day if you want to, but it ain't gonna come out like that, bro. It's gonna retain something from there. It just is. You feel me? That's what life is all about.
See, that's why I really liked working at the gym industry for a long time because you got to take them from the shower and they'd come from the shower and then I'd take them to the family changing room. You know what I mean? So it was perfect. That's the play. You gotta get them right out of the shower. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
At the gym, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that's a thing too. Go ahead, Keith.
I say I go to a couple gyms out here. And there's like a little area next to the locker rooms. There's a men's locker room and a women's locker room. And I've always been curious because I always see all the male staff always smiling and stuff like that.
If there's a family changing room, I promise you, the staff is knocking down the housewives.
I'm gonna just go sit over there next time I go.
Damn, bro.
Dr. Cinch you're talking about is called Love Spell. I don't know if it's by Victoria's Secret or Britney Spears, but it's called Love Spell.
If y'all girls going to the gym, she's getting knocked down by somebody in the gym.
If your girl going to the gym looking a certain type of way, she's getting knocked down. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
I just saw some stuff a couple of days ago, Wes.
I believe it.
I saw this. A girl was sitting on the machine. She's talking to her boyfriend on the phone. Oh, mi amor, I can't wait to see you. All this stuff. And I'm just at the gym, maybe keeping my body looking nice. And I see the mug coming over. Right, he's wearing the polo that has the gym's name right here. You know what I'm saying? Has the gym's name right here. I know he works there. He comes up to the girl while she's on the phone with her boyfriend talking. She puts it on mute. He gives her a kiss. They start like going for those side conversations. She unmutes it. And I'm watching this. I'm like 2 machines away, and I'm like, damn.
That's how it go though. I'm not. Hey, listen.
How do I work
here? World we live in.
Thank you, Sean.
It's the world we live in. Feel me?
Think about it. You work there. You got access to all of it.
That's what I'm doing. Hey, I'm not even kidding. Like it would be, and they all knew it. Like they just didn't give a shit. They all knew.
You got those people that only come in there
probably forcing her to go. You need to go to the gym. You're getting fat. He's probably talking all type of
the
stuff.
husbands. It was literally it's all housewives. Not even if the housewives go midday, right? The gym's pretty not packed at that point. So the staff goes up and talks. How's your experience and all this kind of stupid shit, right? Hey,
they never talk to me though.
All this crap, it's not. But they'll
LT,
never talk to the dude.
You've had a lot of work in these fields. It sounds like you know what I mean.
Man, some people just look
in these type of fields. I'm just talking shit.
I'm a body first guy. Body first guy.
He learned to put himself in them situations. Like, okay, I know where they throwing it back at, huh? That's a crazy job. I'm gonna keep it real.
Because I got into the gym industry super early. Like while I was in the Marines, I was doing that as a side. So I was like, dude, I see what's going on, and I was like, hey, this is what I want to do. So I got out. That's what I started with, and bang.
You notice that? I mean, I can see it happening too, man. Especially with a person going somewhere and this is who they mess with every day.
Yeah.
You notice women who talk about that. You know what I mean? I see in them in situations where it's like, okay, this is what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah,
if you and your girl ever go to the gym together, okay, pay attention to how she acts with these dudes at the gym. Like if they talk, if she smiles at them, if she waves, if she does that, if she even starts talking to them and does that little certain type of lean that the women do whenever you know what I'm saying? Like watch for those little subtle hints.
Listen,
I promise you, he's knocking it down. I promise you.
In a previous relationship, I took a bride. Me and her went to the gym one time. together.
Mhm.
One time was all it took because I would go every day. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, like, dang, I want to go with you. I want to, do this. I want to get back healthy. We went one time. I went to go hit the weights. She went to go do cardio. And when I tell you, I walked down the stairs, and I seen the dude working over there, leaning over, over the machine and everything, just hovering over, trying to talk and everything. I'm like, all right. Cause you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm never doing this again, cuz like I ain't gonna lie. You got me kind of bent, bro.
Mhm.
So you saying
never leave your girl alone at the gym. You can't do it.
Well, so the thing is, when you're sitting down, somebody comes over to the machine that you're using and they start talking to you about something, you're probably gonna engage in conversation. So I don't fault her for that. But also just based off the interaction, I'm like, why nobody come talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what did she go to this gym normally?
No. I went every day. We came together, you know what I'm saying? But I went upstairs to go hit the weight. She was downstairs doing cardio. So I was walking down the stairs. I peeped over at the cardio machine that she was at, or excuse me, at the at the whoop she was at or whatever. And I looked and I seen the dude like, kind of linked over the machine talking to her. I was like, all right. And there was a dude who worked there too.
Man,
so
listen, that's a whole lot linked over. Yeah.
Once you get
Brandy.
that shirt that says the gym name on the front and says personal trainer on the back, you just get this kind of this feeling comes over you.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I never
even thought about that, right? Like
you're looking for.
She's like, I'm getting a personal trainer, and you never go to look. Like a dude never goes to look. Like, oh, that's good.
What you do is you tell me, it better not. You would say it better not be no name. That's what it better not be. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it better not be a dude.
The bras be knocking the bras down too. Don't get it twisted.
I mean, that's different.
Yeah.
My whole clientele was
Bring her
housewives,
home.
dude. My whole clientele.
That's because their husbands don't even really like them. Their husbands like, listen, man, go to the gym because he know what she got going on. He going to go do what he want to
Their
go do.
husbands would pay thousands of dollars for like
Knock down my
10
wife.
session
That's crazy.
packs, 30
Listen,
session
he's like this.
packs.
I'm already
like, hey,
married to her. He like this.
and they would send me stuff for her. Like, hey, I want her to look like this. Or whatever.
Hey, that makes sense. Hey, because most of them they're staying home wives, right?
Yeah,
the majority of them, right? They stay at home, right? That's what you. I mean, hey, let's keep it 1,000. That's what you're supposed to do. You
Following
stay at
the
home,
rules.
right? You take care of the kids. You keep the house clean. You keep that ass tight.
That's it.
You feel me? At the
Showing
same
job.
time, though, he probably like, man, I'm not even like dealing with her. I just deal. I got these
Like, run out
kids.
the house.
I don't want to lose everything I got going on. I don't care about this.
401k.
Feel me? I got everything riding
The
on.
dudes know. There's no way that these dudes don't know. By the way, like if you're a guy and you know your girl's getting lessons from a guy at the gym, and you know he looks a certain type of way, and you know your wife looks a certain type of way, you're an asshat. Okay, I'm gonna look right in you're an asshat if you don't believe something's really happening there. Okay, because it is. It's natural. For humans to do that shit, right? Like to be sexual like that with two attractive people, it's gonna happen. So just understand that you're sending her into the beast. All right,
Another lion's den, huh?
She's a small little fish, and she's going in the Shark Tank.
Yep.
Listen, she's putting herself
Going
in
in
there.
the Shark Tank.
Listen, if I'm the dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay the dude at the gym to do it. And I'm gonna pay him to make sure it's all recorded and everything. You know what I'm saying? Get you some Apple glasses, do whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Record all so that just give me the information, give it to me. So when it's time for the divorce, she gets nothing.
Listen, if it's a communal state, she'll still get whatever she wants, guaranteed.
Bro, you got to make sure whatever you do, get married. I mean, wherever you divorce, you can divorce a person anywhere, can't you?
No,
I don't know how that works.
You have
You
to file the
that you have your
divorce
license.
in the state that you get the marriage in.
Are you sure? Because remember the one lady was trying to divorce dude in like a whole different state. I think it was not divorce, but like child might have been child support. Maybe that's child support. But I still believe that. I don't know if you got to get divorced in the same state.
Yeah, I think you got to get divorced in the same state you got married in. That's where your marriage license
It's
is.
possible. It's possible. You know what I mean? I might have to say that's possible. But anyway, you better not.
We can Google that right now.
There's certain states, like I'm saying, there's certain states you probably don't.
You get married.
Ain't no way, bro.
California.
Brandy's probably mad as hell at us right now.
Listen,
all right.
Hey,
it says no. You do not have to get divorced in the same state when
What's
you're
not
married.
true?
You must file for divorce in a state where you or
told
your
you.
spouse meets the residency requirements. That makes sense.
Listen, well, anybody go move to where you're gonna get your money. That's what's gonna happen. For me, I'm making sure I got me a good
go to California. Go to California.
California. I'm about to say California.
Man,
they'll get you. That's what Anthony, or what's his name, dude that plays for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards. His baby's mom, the one that he gave $1 million to. She tried to go file the paperwork in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew what it was, and they're like, nah, you can't do that. You got to come do it in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like they brought her back, but if she would have got that, Cali get them. They get them bad too.
She said you don't have to get divorced in the same state you got married. And that's real.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is how they get. They're gonna she gonna go to where the check
that
is
makes
right.
sense now. That makes sense.
But look,
what if you get married and you move
have
around?
assets. Yeah, but if you have assets in that state, it is a communal property state. Like it's over. You know what I'm saying? She's still getting whatever she wants.
Yeah, I mean, so you got to make sure that, I mean, you got to make sure everything works out in your. To me personally, if you get the footage and you make sure you're not in one of those states you're talking about right there, you probably got a good chance to win this one right here.
Man, you better
make sure
sell the house, tap the equity, sell the house, sell the car. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the shop, sell it. I don't know. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know what happened. And let it happen. Let it ride out. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Then we going through some stuff right now. I'm gonna bring it all back. She gonna tell him everything you did. You liquidated everything right before all this happened. He liquidated everything. It's gonna be fast.
All right, so unless you're in Kentucky, bro, I saw this article and I always wanted. It's in the state of Kentucky. They did this thing where. Hold on. It's like equal custody law. In 2018, Kentucky became the first state to pass a law making equally shared 50-50 custody to the default agreement of divorcing parents, unless there was a specific circumstance like domestic violence. So basically in Kentucky, I saw this article, there's no child support. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a 50-50 split, there's no child support. You get no state assistance, none of that stuff if you decide to leave, if you're married and split. So they said their divorce rate has dropped. Because people are like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's not giving, and they say it's mostly not giving women that out where I have the option to leave you and I get to keep everything too and have all the perks. So everybody's kind of staying, and for men too, they're all staying.
Look at the DV situation though.
No, they say you can, it says it in here. If you want to divorce because of domestic violence, you can do that and you'll still be able, then you can get child support and all that stuff.
Okay.
Do you think that is, wow, it's mostly women right now leaving dudes trying to take what they got?
What does a man have to, besides a man just being done with a woman, like out of all that stuff, instead of you just being done, like I don't want to be with this woman no more, whatever, I'll take whatever comes. What do you gain from a divorce, a straight up divorce as a man in a marriage?
Your peace of mind.
Like what?
Yeah, that's you get to keep your draws, maybe, right? But she's gonna get to keep the house. Say you got kids together. She gets to see the kids.
You think she's gonna keep the house, or are you guys gonna split the house and she might
still lose your house?
No, it's typical. You'll probably lose. You'll lose.
She'll lose majority. Yeah.
Think about it. If it's even playing field, like men don't have that much. Like if unless you catch your woman cheating and you got copies of the paperwork or like videos of her cheating, you can get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Or her being abusive. Other than that, like that, men get screwed over all the time. It's the basic. So when it's so common that when a man does it to a woman, everybody's in an uproar.
But look, they got irreconcilable differences where it doesn't matter what the situation is. If it's cheating, if it's DV, doesn't matter. It's irreconcilable differences. There was something that happened. We couldn't, come to a neutral ground. So we're going to get divorced. Doesn't matter what the background is. You could have cheated. She could have cheated. Doesn't matter. You could have spent all the money. She could have spent all the money. Doesn't matter. But we're getting into divorce. And the majority still will go to the female by default. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
They got some interesting laws and some interesting places. That's all I'm gonna say.
I definitely believe it. You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy to me. It just sounds like you might as well never get married. Why? Why get married if you're gonna run into all these different problems?
Look, I be seeing dudes crash out. Sometimes, you always see like on the news, like, oh yeah, the ex-husband came and saw the girl and the new dude out or whatever, and he whipped the dude up. And I get it because my brother probably lost his 401k, bro. He probably lost, man. Liquidate his accounts. He lost the whole with the car.
Hey, you see that though? They'll be like, yo, they get this much of their 401k when they retire and shit. Like,
this is crazy. This is why I don't trip about anybody who wants to get married. Not anybody, but you know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, should people who are LGBTQ be able to get married? Yeah, it's a business, bro. It's not about nothing else. This is a business. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel me, at the end of the day, do what you do, because it'd be different. This was really about like some type of a biblical or whatever you want to call it type of a thing. That would be different, but it ain't. This is all paperwork. And you feel me? You understand what I'm saying to you, bro?
What's love got to do with it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but no one ever has that conversation about how you gonna fall. Like I always tell young parents this. You know what I'm saying? When I run across them at the, I'm like, hey, it's your first. These are my kids that we're talking to them. I'm like, yo, I just want you guys to know you need to have the hardest conversation you'll ever have with a couple right now while y'all like each other. And it's how are you gonna parent when you guys split up?
It's not going to be that way though, man. People get vindictive. It becomes right now we're talking out of love, but I get what you're saying. It's a good conversation to have.
It's a good conversation to have. Yeah, it's a good conversation to have.
Did y'all see? let me ask y'all this quick question right here. There was an episode, man, of like, I'm not sure if it was like the Kardashians or whatever, but they're all sitting around the table. They had to do Corey Gamble. He's the one, I guess he dates Kris Jenner or whatever. The mom, he dates her. He's probably the only black dude at the table, but they all probably got half kids except for the oldest one. What's her name? Courtney or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, the oldest one. Yeah. She probably don't have any mixed kids, right? And then there's the dude Scott Disick or whatever. Her first kid's dad, not the dude she married to, but the first one.
She's with Travis Barker now, but she was the Scott dude. But there are Armenian. So, I mean, it don't look like
I understand, but they act like I mean, they But anyway, so they're all sitting around the table, bro, and they're talking about like, hey, she's like, Courtney's like, yeah, I don't have a nanny anymore now because my daughter was scratched nanny's face and all kind of stuff and hit the nanny. And they're like, and dude Scott Disick just sitting there quiet as a church mouse, like not saying nothing about the behavior of his kid, beating up on up on a grown ass person. I mean, pretty much not saying what he would do to discipline him, nothing. And it keeps when the
parents aren't there.
Listen, and it keeps on nothing. These people got cameras on them all day long. There's probably cameras all around the house. This kid's gonna tell you, oh, the nanny did this to me. Whatever that's gonna happen, this kid's
what the gonna do.
You feel me? If the nanny's snapping you or if she's slapping the nanny around, but they're like, and then the mom comes in saying, none of you guys ever did any of this. Like, yeah, right, mom. We slapped the nanny too. We used to slap our nannies and all kinds of stuff. Like this wild stuff, right? And then so the dude Corey Gamble makes like two different remarks. The last one he makes like, well, I would probably whoop her. You know what I'm saying? If she did this, she scratched my face. And the dude Scott Disick went crazy. Like, you would hit my kid if she scratched you in the face. You would do like, just went ballistic about this happening. You know what I'm saying? Well, my thinking was, I mean, the dude Corey kind of banged on him a little bit, like, bro, I'll whoop your kid and I'll whoop you too. You know what I'm saying? But what my thinking of the situation was like, bro, you got madder about another person saying that they would discipline your kid for hurting them than you did about what your kid was doing to other people. You said absolutely nothing about what your kid was doing to other people, but you got mad at another person saying that if your child hurts me, what I'm gonna do to your child. It reminds me of a situation when I was on a plane one time. This little kid on the plane, he's probably like 3, right? I'm not saying I'm gonna do that to a little 3-year-old, but the mom's sitting right there next to him, and this little kid's spitting, throwing like he got like little cars, you know what I'm talking, little car, like she's like, oh my god, yeah, it's like, oh my god, this person's gonna do this to you, like, I can't beat the shit out your kid, but what I will do, you know what I'm saying? Well, what I will do, you feel me? That's how I felt. I can't. This little kid's like literally like 3. You know what I'm gonna do? Grab your little kid, throw him up against the walls, Jack. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
One time,
discipline your child. You feel me?
On that subject, I was flying I was coming back from Cancun doing some fly shit, and I use the restroom or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I go to open, like the restroom door, how it folds, like an accordion, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I go to leave or whatever, and I hear a thud like that, and the door closes back, and I'm like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? So I open it up, I start hearing this little kid crying. This little kid was running, doing laps back and forth on the plane, you know what I'm saying? And I must have bopped him with the door. And instantly the parents look up at me like they want a problem. I'm like, and everybody in the plane it's like, I'm like, look, why don't you go get your kid instead of letting them run around? Why don't you go be a good parent and discipline your kid? I go off on the parents, you know what I'm saying? Because they look at me like they want a problem. Like I hit their kid, you know what I'm saying, on purpose. But I'm like, nah, man. Whose fault is it your kid is running around on the airplane? You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy.
Control your kids.
It's definitely crazy, bro. I would definitely look at that as a situation like you shouldn't even have to feel bad about that.
I didn't, but I was like, but it was just the fact that they felt entitled to like try to press the issue and like, that's my son. Come over here then. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? You know, if you want to.
Did they say something to you about this?
Yeah, like I was in the wrong. He was like, oh, that's my son. The mom gave me like this dirty ass look, and the dad's like, hey, that's my son. I'm like, look, like, why don't you go be parents and go,
keep your kid from running up and down the aisle. That's the man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Last time I was just on a plane, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. You don't even understand. This was a baby though, too. But this little baby was screaming. I've never heard anyone scream like this in my entire life, man. I'm not playing. Luckily, I always wear noise canceling headphones, so it keeps. I have music on playing the whole time, so I can still hear the little motherfucker though, man. This is a baby. I don't mean to call that.
Screaming.
Oh my god, I never heard nothing like this before in my life, bro.
You see the black dude that was on the plane with the baby, bro, and he starts yelling. He's like, yo, what the fuck? Shut that fucking baby up. And the lady's like, sir, stop screaming. He's like, fuck that, the baby's screaming.
The whole fucking trip, man. This little baby was wild, and like I've never heard a baby scream so loud. And this wasn't even like it was a baby, but it was probably like 7-8 months old or something like that. It was like a little longer than just a little baby. It couldn't walk yet. It couldn't walk or do nothing real major yet. You might have been 6 months. I don't know. But the mother, I'm like, bro, you scream this loud. And it was the flight was long, and you basically did this for about like over half the flight straight. I couldn't believe it, bro. Every time I wake up and I'd hear, it's like the most like animalistic scream I've ever heard before in my life, bro.
And all you hear is like, oops, he's so cute.
You know what I mean?
Girl, baby. Or she's
bro,
a baby.
after a minute, everybody was looking back like this. You know, at first everybody just trying to chill, act like they don't mind, but everybody started getting to the point where they was like,
he'll stop if we leave him.
I'm thinking, man, take that little baby back in the bathroom and see what's good. You know, I mean, you should. They shouldn't. I wish they had flights that were like no kids allowed. I take no kids allowed flights all the time, bro. Because I don't really. I mean, little kids just screaming, yelling, crying, all that. I just can't stand it. I can't, bro. I don't know.
I ain't even got no kids that I know of, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, dogs. Crazy. I don't want a dog on my flight either. I'm gonna have to listen with this.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, I had to sit on a flight with a dog. You know, this lady's dog it's like it's so long that it's going over into my side of where my feet are. It's got to land his just back end on my. I'm like, get your dog out. I mean, if you got a dog, it should need to be a fit into your little cubicle, little area you got on the plane. Your dog shouldn't be so long to where its tail gets onto me. Nothing. I don't want it touching me. Yeah. That's disgusting.
What if you're sitting next to a lady and she takes off her sandals or whatever and her feet, you know what I'm saying, touch you or something like that?
Oh, yes, it's a problem. Don't put your feet on the back of the chair. Don't put your feet over here, like, you know what I mean? Hey, it's gonna be a problem. I'm letting you know, bro. Yo, I don't want your kid kicking the back of my seat. Nothing. I've had to check people about that. Yeah, you got a kid there, your kid, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, you ain't. If I gotta check you, and I'm gonna do something to your little kid. You know what I mean? I don't want to, but I just can't. Listen, bro. I got to a point in my life where I'm like, yeah, I can't stand it, bro. I can't do it. Yeah, I mean, I just can't.
I feel that.
You know, we can't hear you, D-Mac. You know, you're muted right now.
I got the video. It's on YouTube though. It's the Southwest passenger. You guys ever seen that shit where he's?
No, you got to show it. You got to show it.
I got to show it. Okay, give me a second.
I ain't
Southwest passenger screams that
he's tripping. I wonder how old the kid is. It's hard if the kid's like a baby. It's hard if the kid's old enough to where you should be disciplining this kid. He understands. Then that's a problem, bro. I do not like kids, man, that yell and scream. I can't stand it, bro. I couldn't even deal with a person. I go to their house and their kid's bad. I'm good. I'm out of here. I ain't never coming back to your house again.
Yeah. Matter of fact, why your son still up when I'm here? Get some melatonin. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, are they with the babysitter or what, man? I'm not even coming over if you got a kid that can get up.
You walk in, you see like little Junior over there.
Feel me? Like he got juice in his hand, talking about he gonna only be up for a little while longer. Trust me, they're not calling me if the kids awake. They know better.
Man.
So this is the video.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get it bigger though. Hold on.
Hey, they definitely not calling me if the kids awake. They know.
Man, listen. You ever heard the little motherfucker come knock on the door?
Damn.
All right, here's I
would keep real. I always try to mess with women who don't have kids.
View of it. Hold on.
I don't really like that, man. It's just too much. It's too much.
I have to sneak around. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, they're shitting on that guy. There we go.
Or they know, or they all know you. All the kids know you in the house.
Exactly, Uncle Pete. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Brought some Cheez-Its.
Take it to the beginning, I think.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
And an SW, a passenger loses his mind over a baby.
That child has been crying for 40 minutes. Lower that. You can't put your fucking finger about things like that. Calm the child down, please. I had headphones on. I was sleeping. Why is the baby down? I'm not screaming. You want me to scream? Don't fucking scream. Please stop the baby. Please. Bro, please. That child was a black baby. What the fuck would be happening right now?
Oh, bro, he's tripping.
You're not going there. I'm fucking going. You're not in Florida yet. You can't do what the fuck you feel like. Fuck. I was asleep the whole time. You haven't served me anything. I
try to keep my calm, but if I wasn't on this plane, I would.
There's a child crying on the flight.
I think it started over.
Nah.
That's what's happening. Can you lower that voice? No, that's not. No. Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the fuck I do. Let's be rational. We are in a fucking tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being fucking okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're right.
He said so is the baby, bro.
Okay.
Fuck you and shut up.
He said that motherfucker pay extra.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry before the guns.
Yeah, it's getting there. And now, let's go.
Okay.
Fuck, lower that baby's voice.
He got it.
No water, baby.
He's tripping, bro. He's tripping, bro. He's tripping, bro.
Hey, go look at the diaper. Go make a bottle for the baby.
tripping, bro.
Go home.
Baby.
Go rock it to sleep.
From that kid, I'm good.
Hey, that's big.
Hey, turn it off. Hey, listen. In my opinion, bro, dude is tripping. He's cussing like that. I mean, he's like, fuck the baby, bro. It's a baby, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah, you want to be you mad. I'll be more mad at the parent. He's yelling.
He went overboard a couple
He banged on the baby. I ain't gonna lie.
He's tripping. Somebody should have put hands on him.
But you listen,
Nah.
he started yelling, right? And the baby
Fuck
stopped
that kid.
crying.
Yeah.
The baby stopped crying. He said,
But
fuck
that-
that baby. The baby's like, huh?
The parents are like,
Listen,
oh,
bro.
get a bottle.
Listen,
baby.
what are you? Are you about to yell and scream about a baby like that though? I'll be hot. I'm listening. I just got more. I'm not about
I've
to
been
yell and
on a
scream.
plane with a
Somebody.
crying baby before.
Me too. I've been
I
on
don't like
lots of planes with crying
screaming,
babies. Trust me, bro. I hate it. I just said that, but I'm not about to yell and scream like that. That's crazy, bro. Yelling and cussing and stuff.
Hey, bro,
Imagine
you know
other
how-
kids
you
are
know
on
how
that plane.
different sounds affect different people.
Somebody
know
should
what
put
I'm saying?
hands
Like-
on him. But that, what if you had your kids on that plane?
Yeah, but you can
What
get it.
gets
Yeah,
sensitive?
he's
He
going
said
crazy.
put your headphones on, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've met people who have like really sensitive hearing. Like if you barely if you yell or something like that.
Hey, can I
hurts them.
say though,
So-
when he go ahead, Kilo. Sorry, it froze on me.
Oh no, that was all I was gonna say. Is I met people who have like really sensitive eardrums. You know what I'm saying?
when he brought out gotcha. Yeah, when he was talking about like, oh, if this was a black baby, what would be happening right now? I almost lost it, dude. Like what?
He said it's
what-
black
what-
baby. I didn't hear him say that.
I thought he said if this was a crack baby, would it be different? Like,
I thought he said crack baby. I thought he said this is a crack baby.
Yeah,
Right?
I
He
was
said
like,
crack
nah,
baby.
I thought I heard him say
it's
black
even
baby.
worse.
I thought
What's
he said
even
crack.
worse?
I thought he said this is a crack
They're
baby
both
right
bad.
I
here.
thought I
That's what I
thought I
thought
heard
he
him
said.
say black.
I thought I heard him say black too.
Was
I
it
thought he
crack?
said crack. I thought
I
he
thought
said
he
I
crack.
said
thought he
crack.
said if this was a black
I thought he
baby,
said,
what would
this
be
is a crack
happening right
baby
now?
right here. I thought he was like, this is a crack baby right here. Like he was like saying this baby was a crack baby.
Yeah, I thought this
I
was
gotta
a-
listen
he
to that
said-
Somebody
shit.
should have
Oh,
put hands on
yeah.
him.
I thought he said
Somebody
if this
should-
was a crack baby,
Oh.
would it be different right now? And I was like,
No, I
damn.
thght he was like, this
I
baby
thought
is
he said-
crack baby. That's
I thought he
ain't
said
this
if
crazy?
this was
We
a
all
black
got
baby.
different. We all got different views of what happened. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying, I can't say I would have yelled like that, but I can say
That's
the
nuts,
crash
bro.
out is justified.
He was
You know what I'm saying?
wilding, bro. He was wilding.
I think he started wilding. He was like, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. I think he started wilding when he said that statement right there.
The
'Cause I
crash
think
out
that-
was justified. He just took
was
it too
justified.
far. That's
Yeah.
that's
So
all.
Hey, listen, cussing like that, bro, on a plane, bro. Who you never know whose parents are on there. I would be hot. If you got your kids on the plane, he's talking like this, acting like this. You're out of control, man. Right now, we are adults, bro. At the end of the
The
day,
kids
we're
go to
adults.
public
There's-
school.
Who? What'd you say?
The kids on the plane. Do any of them go to public school? Because if so, they've
All
heard
I'm
this
saying
shit
is,
a lot
okay,
worse.
so when you have when you know me, when you say you got a daughter, whatever, yeah, they've heard a lot worse, but I'll be damned. I'll be like, my mama's probably heard a lot worse. But you think I'm gonna let you niggas cuss around my, you know what I'm saying, cuss around my mama? Hell no, we're not sitting around here like, yeah, nigga, fuck this thing. No, we're not around my mama. I still hold that. I still uphold that type of stuff. Some people don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just like that. You know what I'm saying about that? I'm not how you cuss around my mama. That's just disrespectful. Motherfucker might say anything
I
around
feel
your
even
mama.
we're cussing around my mama. You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
From my mama.
You
I said I
ain't
feel
cursing
weird
at me
about
in
you.
front of my kid either.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, but do you understand? So you see what I'm saying? Like this dude's wilding. He's about a baby. He said everything he just said
Said the
was
baby's been
about a
crying
baby.
for 40 minutes. First of all, you're on the
40
plane
minutes.
for years anyways, bro. He ain't got- he
I heard
said-
the baby
he
cry
said,
for
"I
like
had
4
my
hours
headphones
straight.
on."
bruh.
He said I had
4
my headphones
hours.
on and I was asleep. And I woke up and he woke, and so he don't know how long he's been on that plane, but you know that baby been crying the whole time. and it's been 40 minutes. Like someone at least should have went up to the lady. Hey, do you need some help? Do you need
somebody get the matter, bro?
Somebody said, "Have you been drinking?" Did you hear that part?
Yeah, they say you haven't served me nothing. Remember, you said you haven't.
You hear the one lady? She was like,
violent,
you hear the one lady say she was like, "Oh, I can't." She's like, "If I wasn't," she's like, "Yeah, right. If I wasn't in this plane, I don't even want to talk about it." But like, bitch, you in the fucking plane? Do something. Like she was. I mean, that's what caught me. I was like, "Oh, you acting tough." That was like a weird.
Keep real. Flex. I heard a baby cry like y'all never heard. I've heard a lot of babies cry. Trust me, man. And I've been annoyed by all the babies crying, little kids crying, and everything. But this baby the other time, I ain't never heard nothing like this before in my life, bro. I was looking at her like, why the fuck did you bring this baby on the plane? I think people should be cognizant of bringing the baby. Like, if you know your kid is bad and screaming, yelling, don't fucking bring your baby on the plane. They don't deserve. Listen, it's not time for them to fly yet, bro.
Bro, it's different. Like a little kid on a plane. Like a little kid will cry on a plane. You know what I'm saying? Not just a baby.
Yeah, but,
you know
listen, but if you don't have any control over your children, bro.
What if she got
you have no control over your kids?
Look, I'm escaping an abusive relationship and I got this 4-month-old baby.
Listen, I gotta take the train. Take the train. Take the train.
A quiet place.
Get on the train.
It's a 2-hour flight, but a 12-hour train ride.
Hey, but listen, what do you say?
Y'all seen a quiet place too?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know how they were transporting the baby and like closing the thing and putting the nitrous
oxygen on it.
That's how you need to fly. I'm sorry. That's how it needs to be.
You know, hey, once you say that, LT, you know you're in the, you know it's over with, right? I mean, he said put the baby in the coffin.
That's it.
Think about it.
Baby in the coffin for the baby.
No, I mean, no, that's actually kind of smart if you think about it. Like you could develop.
Hey, listen,
you can develop something, right? Where it's like you pay for a seat for a baby, right? But it's something you put them in there.
How many babies are going to pass away in the process of us
storage
technology
space.
down to the
oxygen?
It wouldn't work. The mom would have to be in there too, because if something happens with the baby, and then you got to open it out of it.
Where you gonna put? No, I'm saying, where are you gonna put the baby at in the coffin? You got the baby in the coffin. Where you gonna put it at? You got to put it clear.
It'd be a clear thing.
I said storage.
Listen, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
In an under cabin storage.
I would have any of this right here, folks. I would never. Like dogs, like they used to do the dogs back in the day. You know, dogs and died down.
You crate them babies. Man.
Imagine getting off the plane, right? Imagine getting off your plane and your dog died on the flight. Like that.
I say the dumbest shit at after hours on the fix. We shouldn't be doing after hours on the fix with T.
Yeah, no, it's 9:17. I'm gonna get off. I got some stuff to do. I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna go take a shower and shave.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
All
right, y'all. Hey, I gotta shave, man. I gotta shave around here. I told you under here, around here. That's about it. And this the flavor saver. I always get rid of that.
So much work, man. I just put oil in.
Bro, I'll be quick with it. I'll be like I said, I use a razor, right? Then I use a straight razor. You know what I'm saying?
No, nigga's crazy.
I'll cut you.
Tighten, cut you. You know,
you use a real razor, like a
So I shave it like I got the one with the 3 razors, right? And so
your shit don't bump up from using razors.
Nah. But like I say, I don't shave everything, bro. Like my hair. Look, I let my hair grow. Like I can grow this out.
What you got? Indian in you? You got Indian in you. So you got something in you, bro.
But like, right here, goes all the way up to here. But I just shave it down there. But I'm about to let that grow too and let that get thick because I've been letting it level up slowly. But I
in the military. It's the same thing because most cats in the military, black people in the military, they say that they let us use clippers or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for our because they know that normally that'll bump you up like boom. I think maybe once or twice in my life when I was in a situation where I had to do it, I did it before.
In boot camp, they make you use actual straight razors, no matter what. So that was where I found out. To be honest,
be crazy.
Okay, bro. I have a straight. That's the long one, right? Like you pull it up.
All the ingrowns. Ooh wee.
Yeah. And so like I said, I don't shave that much. I just shave right on the edge. I'll shave right there at the top, and then I'll take the straight one and I'll shave right down here, bro. Take the straight one and just do that up, and then I'll just style all this.
Crazy.
Shorten up my mustache, bro, and just style all this up. I'm good to go.
The neck is where you see it, man. That's what I.
Yeah, just like
clusters down here. You'd be getting.
I couldn't even imagine.
I don't go too high, bro. Like I said, where my hairline is, like I might catch those little hairs that are like be under there. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like I do that and just with having that whole beard, like line that shit up, and I'm good to go.
We're gonna have to do a beard tutorial one day, everybody.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
And then
I'm gonna say go to Home
like I
Depot.
got that same
Just
thing
buy
as Wes. I'm
black
not trying to
spray
make
paint,
funny or nothing, but my shit spreads too, right? Like so it don't grow down here in the middle as it should. So what I do when I have mine out, like let me comb that.
I don't know, bro. My shit like it
Comb that
grow
shit
more.
out, and I just keep it at the same. I keep it at the level right there.
This shit kind of dips up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It
dips. Yeah, exactly. So mine, like I just sometimes when I get ready to, I just shave it right down to that hair. Where it's there, then it looks even. You know what I'm saying? Because it's never gonna. So if I've had my beard down to here, but then I got to squeeze it together. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't look right. So
I want to grow it out to where I could like make a point, like all the way to the point.
You trying to be. You want the Viking look. That's what you want. You want the Viking look.
I see some doing the knots and shit.
No, that shit look clean though. That's how mine
want that
like
fuck
you
around
shave
and
it
find
down.
out look.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I forget the actor, man, who you know who I'm talking about. The guy who fucking they use that's like a character almost. They're using like a lot of different like certain types of movies. Like he's always a tough guy in the movie.
The biker guy.
Whoever got that beard like that kind of shape like he's talking about that kind of comes down.
Yeah.
He's always I know what you're talking about. Always he got a little muscle on him, probably a little, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, it's the fuck around, find out look. Come get some.
Okay. That's gonna take a little bit to grow something like that. That's a thick. Does your beard grow thick like that?
Yeah, for the most part, it'll take longer. I mean, I've had it way out before, but to where it looked pretty good. But once I have it kind of evened out, it'll grow out a lot faster. I feel like. Plus, the beard oils kind of help a little bit, but some of those are bullshit too. I think the majority of balm, oil, all that shit's bullshit. Just a bunch of, hey, come buy me for smell. That's it.
That's all it gets is smell.
Just smell, man. Which I'm cool with. I'm all good with it. Just be real about it. You know, tell me what I'm buying. I don't
promotes growth.
Don't fluff up. Hey, man, you're gonna grow 2 inches. Don't. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get the stuff that feel good on your face, and when you comb it, it just feels good. You know what I mean? On your hair, make your hair feel soft, and you know, it kind of keeps your hair, you know, thick and all that kind of stuff. That's all you really got to do. But yeah, man.
And that shiny look. Gotta have that shiny look.
It's gotta have that shiny look. It's wet almost. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. All right, y'all. You know, so let's call it a night then. You know what I'm saying? Since this is the Friday fix, I don't know where. Hold on, look at Sean and popped in now. You popped in, Sean. He probably was here the whole time. Said Jafar for me. Yeah.
Man, D-Mac just bombed back. He said Sean.
I just sat down. I heard him though. Yeah, no. You guys, y'all don't only Kilo will get this one probably. You see that update for the Grand Theft Auto 6 or Grand Theft Auto 5? They came out with mansions.
I missed it.
Yeah, it just dropped this Tuesday. Yeah,
mansions.
So you can buy. Yeah, you can buy a mansion. It's like I think the cheapest one you can get is 10 million, and the most expensive is like the most expensive is $13 million, and that's before the add-ons. So like if say you get the $10 million one after the add-ons, it's about $15 million.
Are we talking about real money, cash money? Like
no, and Grand Theft Auto
like
online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for an example, where you do a mission for somebody, right? They might pay you 20 grand.
Yeah,
maybe 20, 30 grand, right? For a mission. If you do like a heist, like if you do like the Doomsday heist, you can make $400,000. You're saying in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's different like so because in Grand Theft Auto,
money up there.
Yeah.
How much money you got right now in Grand Theft Auto?
Right now, I got about 5.5 million.
How long did that take you to get?
Not that long. If I grind, bro, like I know what to do now. You know what I'm saying? To grind because I have an auto shop, right? So my auto shop, I have this board where I can do different missions, and I just do this like bank mission where you do like 2 setups to take you like 10 minutes each, and then you do the whole bank mission, right? And that gives me about $350,000, maybe $400,000, and that only takes me about 30 minutes. If I do the Doomsday heist and you got 2 people cool with you or 1 person that knows what they're doing, you can make money on that. Yeah. Because it takes it's a mob. But like in Grand Theft Auto, bro, it's like I own all this property. I got like hella cars and shit. Yeah, but I'm like, and I got like a nightclub, and in the bottom of my nightclub, I have this where I store all my illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I have like illegal imports. I make weed. I sell meth. I sell fucking coke, heroin, all that shit. And like,
it's on the game, by the way.
It's in the game. It's in the game. It's in the game, right? But when you come downstairs, you can have like 5 garage levels, right? So when you go in there, once you start gathering stuff, you'll go and there'll be like a elephant tusk and stuff, you know what I'm saying, like illegal furs and fucking diamonds and like, you know, cash and all kind of stuff.
You rob people, you rob like other players who got bread.
Yeah, you can rob other if you kill them.
If it was me, I'll be a straight robber. That's why I'll be a jack.
No,
I'm jacking and robbing everybody.
A menace. I would be a menace in that game.
Yeah, no, they don't let you. Yeah, they don't let you do that no more though. It's like, so if you Like I let some little kid, like I was in like a friendly lobby where you might get popped by somebody. You know what I'm saying? hey, Grand Theft Auto be cracking. You can't. That should be cracking online. It'd be cracking.
I never played before. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen it back in the day, like when it was old when it first came out. Remember back when it first came out, when that was like, it was like basic. You could you basically like just get a couple outfits for your people, whatever it was. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it back then, but I never had a chance to play it. I heard that it's like a real Grand Theft Auto is like what blew up a lot of streamers though too.
Well, yeah, Grand Theft Auto. If you think about Grand Theft Auto, it's the first sandbox game, right? So if, like when you play it, you ain't got to go and kill people. Like I like to just I have auto shops, I have garages. I like to get cars, you know what I'm saying? Fix them up, and I like to race them. You know what I'm saying, against people. Like that's always my thing because the game's called Grand Theft Auto. But like my favorite car in the game.
What's the I don't mean the purpose? What's the end goal to this? Is like you just go on and on and on and on forever and just
be a boss, to have money and be a boss. Like you start off, like I said, they drop you off at the airport. And then first car you steal, that you can steal, it's your car. And then you just got to make money. Now you got to get a place. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a place, you got a 3-car garage. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do missions and get money for other people. And now you want to buy more guns. You want to do different things. Like I got a nightclub. I worked in the studio with Dr. Dre. I got I think it's a penthouse. Hey, I got a bunker.
So is all the game being played against other people, like the real other people?
Yeah. So when you're in the game, right, I'm on the PS5 or the PS4, right? So there's like 32 people in my lobby, I think, with me in the city. You know what I'm saying? I think if you play on the PS5, it's like double that now. But yeah, there's hella people. You run like first time I ever played a video game online was Grand Theft Auto 4, right? First time I ever played a game online. And I'm like running down the street. And this fucking truck full of Mexican dudes pull up on me. Right? They're like, yo, what up, Holmes? You cool? You cool? I was like, yeah, man, I'm good. They're like, oh, for sure. Want to go do drive-bys with us? And I was like, fuck yeah. So I'm out the car with them and shit. Just fucking, you can do whatever you want. You go deliver pizzas. You can buy, people own yachts. They own submarines and stuff. You can do whatever you want in there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people play these type of games like that. They got different kind of mob boss games, all kind of stuff. And it's like a real fucking breathing thing almost. Like imagine when they start putting it in when they have those
the AI
virtual reality shit.
Bro, they're putting the AI, like if you ever played like this game called Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar makes that.
I heard that before.
Yeah, but it's like you're like a cowboy and shit.
Yeah, with the
And that game is like, you watch that game and you're like, damn, GTA 6 is gonna be crazy because you'll be playing Red Dead Redemption, right? And these dudes will be working on a house, right? You know what I'm saying? Just working on a house. You dip off for a couple days, you know what I'm saying, for a minute or whatever, right? You come back. Now the house, they got half of it built already. You know what I'm saying? Like the people you interact with, the way you come up to them, if you have a gun, they'll say something. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have AI in it now. And so now they're making it the new Grand Theft Auto, bro. You're actually going to be able to make like real money in that game.
D-Mac, like, going back to Red Dead real quick. Fun fact, I took off 2 weeks of college back when I was undergraduate to play Red Dead Redemption. And I had the Golden Horse. I had cheeses and I had apple juice in my room. That's it. I took off 2 weeks.
What, for the second one or the first one?
That's crazy.
2. Oh, number 2. Hey, the Red Dead Redemption 2 was a dope game.
I felt like a real cowboy.
Yeah,
and you really can't never beat the game either, can you?
You can beat it.
You can beat it, but like
beat it 100%. Like, but there's so much stuff to do. It's
open world.
So like, say you're hunting for this treasure in the mountains in Red Dead Redemption, right? You're on your horse, you're mobbing and shit. And then like, you know, say while you're doing that, like say you find the treasure, now you're mobbing, now you see a lake. You're like, oh shit, let me go hunt, go fishing. So you start going fishing, you catch some fish. Or now you're mobbing and shit, and then you see some deer run past, right? So now you're off your horse, you whip out your bow and arrow, right? And you're making sure it can't smell you, right? So you're mobbing up on this deer or whatever, right? Hit the deer. Now you gut it, you take its fur off, and you take the fucking meat, and you can go sell the fur. Yeah, bro. Red Dead Redemption's cracking, bro. You cook up the meat and shit. Yeah, like you be mobbing on your horse, right? Like on the plains, and fucking you'll see a storm coming in. Right, you see it in the distance, and then the storm, after a while, it comes up on you. Like that game is,
I get it, man. Y'all are just studying for the end of days right now. Survival mode. I got you.
I'm gonna survive because I play Red Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 weeks straight. 2 weeks of my life.
Sounds like a study guide. That's what I'm saying.
It's more of it's a simulator. Like when you get like Rockstar, their game is a simulator. Like you'll be in a plane, bro, and you'll be flying, and say you make that plane do a loop or whatever, right? That shit'll. The screen turns with you. You know what I'm saying? And like you kind of get vertigo a little bit doing it. Like that game's it's dope. The car mechanics and stuff.
Weird, man. The screen follows you. I don't.
No, it's like when you turn with the plane, like the screen turns too. So like when it's upside down, you're seeing it upside down. You're like, oh shit, it's not like a regular game where it turns upside down with you. Like, yeah, it's dope. The mechanics is crazy in that game.
Yeah.
But I like to fuck with people. I'll get in my helicopter and I'll be like, yo, it's a curfew in the city. Nobody needs to be out at night. If I see you, I'm gonna blow your shit up. But now they got these like fucking flying motorcycles.
That can
Fucking
blow
me
you
up.
up. Yeah.
Well, they got to think they did an update, right? They made it where you could put the anti-locks on a whole bunch of cars. So they're like, they understand. Like people, I was done playing. I had to buy one. That shit was like $5 million.
It is a lot.
Just
It is
for the
and then you got to upgrade it too to get the rockets.
Yeah. You got to make it's hard to make money in that game unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That shit's off the chain.
I'll say you said you got 5. I only got like 3 million or something like that.
West, they got strip clubs in there.
They
just
do
go mob in and shit, get a lap dance. You can pick up hookers off the street. You can do whatever you want in that game.
Allegedly.
No,
I could do that in real life.
Carby shaking and shit. Like
this shit is crazy, but it's like real fucking. It's like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know.
they got submarines. You can go underwater. There's fish and shit. There's sharks in there. Like
I ain't gonna lie. When number 6 actually comes out and drops, I'm taking time off work to get it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm waiting. I'm gonna spend the money to buy the PS5 and have the game. I want the hard disk. Yeah, I'm gonna take some time off too. I'm gonna have it set. Like, yeah.
We should just set up a stream and just live stream it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
might as well. I
gotta learn the map. And it's crazy when a new Grand Theft Auto comes out. I never play the old one.
Yeah, no, the old one's just history at that point.
Yeah, because there's like
13 years though. 13 years.
Well, think about it. Grand Theft Auto 3, you couldn't swim, right? My favorite one is Grand Theft Auto 2. No one's ever like that. You got to be on computer playing that shit. But at number 2, you couldn't swim. And number 3, in Vice City, you could. And then San Andreas warped all those ones because you can sit in San Andreas and work out and become buff.
You can,
you know what I'm saying? Like, or swim a whole bunch and then you could breathe. It's San Andreas, you could do crazy shit. But like, and then the last Grand Theft Auto 4, if your car flipped over, you couldn't turn it back over. And they didn't have planes in it. You know what I'm saying?
Real life. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's in Liberty City, right?
Yeah, it's in Liberty City. Yeah, they didn't want to. It's something with. I think it was someone said it was the mechanisms, but I thought it was the Twin Towers, so I didn't have planes in there. Yeah.
Well, shit, y'all. I'm out of here.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Friday Fix. We appreciate you every week for showing up. We went a little long today, but it's all gracious. If you guys have any shout outs you want to send to anybody?
Shout out to that baby on the plane crying.
Baby's on the plane, man. That's crazy, man. Shout out to everybody who listening, man. Appreciate y'all.
That was crazy.
Fuck that baby.
Yeah, he was wilding, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who views us every week. Tell a friend. Don't forget to share it on your page. Don't be scared. We're here all the time. This is the Friday Fix, ladies and gentlemen. Until next Friday. I clicked the wrong button.